All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, like always, we want to start off by giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who rule well, and salutations to all the Akim pushers worth in truth and sincerity. We the Hebrew Israelites, we come week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America and to uplift our people, the chosen people of Israel, man, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which in these latter days have been scattered throughout the world, man, and are calling themselves by all manner of names, which is not the true biblical identification, which the prophets, that's our job, man, to tell you who you really are. All right, can you start with that book in James 1, bro, real quick? You know, because this is to the 12 tribes, man, that are scattered abroad. You see, this message is to you, man, to come back and to wake up to the fold that you are an Israelite, especially in these latter days, man, and that you have an enemy. You see, the biblical Edomite, which is so-called the auto-proclaimed so-called white man. Okay, go ahead, bro.
This is the book of James. James, a servant of the Most High and of the Lord Yahawashi Hamashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad. Greeting.
And that's the message that we have, man. You know, greetings to all the 12 tribes of Israel that in these latter days are being oppressed by a system, man, that's basically set up to destroy you. You know, can you get that in Daniel 7, bro? 25, I think it is, where it says they should wear out the saints. You see, because right now we're in that period, man, where Esau's doing everything in his power to wear us out. You know, to put holy hell on us, man. Okay, and that's been happening, since the 1490s, you know, for the Northern Kingdom, and then around the 1600s for the Southern Kingdom, when they created that transatlantic slave trade, man. Hey, these people got rich off the back of our people, man, off the oppression of our people. You know, we were made cargo, basically, man, going into the curses of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
This is Daniel chapter 7 and verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High.
And that's what this devil's doing, man. You know, he's speaking against the Most High, telling, you know, you had this, what was that dude that we mentioned last time, bro? Harari. You know, he's basically saying that you know, that the technology that they have, they could outdo the Most High.
Yep.
You know, so that's basically talking against the Most High. They're basically saying that they could do better than the Most High, man.
Yep.
That's why they created plastic surgery.
Yep.
That's why they got GMOs. All these things are signs that Esau's basically telling you that he could do a better job than the Creator did, man. The one that created his ass. You see? You know, that's why the scriptures say, you know, how is the clay saying to the potter, man? You know, but that's what these devils have done. That's the pride of their house. What does the scripture say? The pride of thine heart have deceived thee, man. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks. You know? Go ahead, bro.
It says, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws.
And that's the time we're in. They're wearing out the saints of the Most High. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man, which make up the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay? And how are you being wearied out, man? By all the agendas that are being pushed upon you, man. You see, Esau wants to do away with you, and he already has your replacement, which are these AI robots, man. You see, you are the people that these devils don't want to exist. Can you get that in Psalms 83, bro? If you got a precept, bring them out too. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 14:14. I will ascend above the heights of the cloud. Yep. I will be like the Most High.
And that's the spirit that this devil has, man. You know, you could get that in Ezekiel 28 too. It goes into the king of Tyre. You see, that's a representation of these Edomites that have gotten riches by their traffic, by their commerce. You see, this is the way that Esau has ruled the society, man. Money first, and then everything else second, man. Okay? And you could see it in these different banking families that have control of the earth. Just look at the history on how they obtained the earth, man. They did it by bribery, murder. Get John 10 and 10 real quick, bro. Oh, you got it? Okay, got it.
This Psalms, real quick, the scripture says, "Woe unto the bloody city."
Yep.
But it is full of lies and deceit, man.
Yep. This Psalms 83 and 2. Yep. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
And that's basically, they got together, man. You know, and they made a pact with each other. You know, that's why during the slave it wasn't just Esau doing all that shit. It was the Arabs. You had Ham. You had our own people, man, trapping up Jake. If you go really into the history, it was niggas getting niggas, basically, man. Yep. You know? Go ahead, bro.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
They lifted up the head, man. Because they knew, you know, that the earth really was created for us. They knew that we had our power and that our power was a true power. You see, you go to the accounts with Rahab when we came out of Egypt, man. Hey, the nations knew who we were. Okay, they knew that the Heavenly Father was with us. Okay, go ahead, bro.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
Crafty counsel, man. You know, secretive counsel.
Yep.
You see, because a lot of the shit that they do, you people don't even know about, man. The Council of Foreign Relations, all these different think tanks is what dictates policy, man. And you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans are the ones that take the worst end of that stick, so to speak.
Real quick, Swat. And the nations, when we came out of Egypt, the nations didn't care that we was the Most High's people, man, because the first nation that made war with us was Amalek, man.
Yep.
So it goes to show you that they've been had that hatred from the beginning. So it don't change. How much now, when the Lord is not really dealing with the whole, amount of Israel? How much more now is your enemy playing them, man?
Yep.
How much more now is he leading you into damnation? And a lot of people, see what Esau has done to you people, our people, is that he made you think that he wasn't his enemy. If you don't believe that this man is your enemy, then you won't understand his. You won't even know he has a plan, man.
Yep.
And then you'll fall right into his plan.
Hey, Jake don't even understand that holiday season is the most wicked time of the year for this man, man.
Exactly.
He's a warlock, you know. He's all into satanic sacrifices, eating babies and shit. And this is the epitome of it right here. This is when he goes Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. That's the peak, and we in the peak of sacrifice season. And Jake finna go buy Christmas trees. You know, niggas decorating their houses. You know, getting ready to feast on swine. You know, partaking in the sins with Esau, because that's who gave you these holidays, man. This pagan ass shit.
Hey, really, you niggas, y'all celebrate and you peon people. You celebrate it on a low level.
Yeah, yep.
You decorate your house and shit like that. You know, for Halloween and Christmas and all that. You know, the elite of this world, they celebrate it on a whole nother different vibration. That's what you niggas celebrate it on, man.
That's right.
They actually get down with it. They don't have cranberry sauce. They got blood sauce, man.
Yep.
You know, they got certain different things that they do in that sacrifice to their beliefs and their gods that keep them that because they're wicked, man.
Yep.
You know, but you peons, you celebrate it on a small level. Nigga throw some lights on this house and think you're doing something.
On this car and shit.
You're not doing what these Edomites is doing because the Rothschilds, they just set up that big ass Christmas tree in New York.
Yep.
It's fucking huge, man.
Yep.
You know? But that's a tip of the iceberg of what they're really doing on their so-called holiday.
And well, that Christmas tree goes back to the practices of ancient Egypt, man.
Yep.
Because they were doing that back in the Egyptian days, is once again prove that this is spiritual Egypt, man.
Yep.
This is the place of our bondage.
Well, they go back to Canaan, man. You know, all those practices, they found themselves in ancient Canaan. And those were the rituals. That's why, Wisdom of Solomon 10 or 12 talks about those odious works that those people of Canaan used to do, man. You know, they were burning their children, doing all manner of evil, man. Which now you have the modern flip to it. You know, this is Christmas, basically Saturnalia, man. That's right. You know, the different wicked high practices that the wicked elite back then used to do, man. And our people used to kill them for that shit. You know?
I just found out, bro. It's like you
got it.
But I just found out that it was Saint Nick came from a dude named Hollow Man or some shit. And this time of the year represent when he handing off pretty much the torch to the other demon, like Halloween or some shit.
Oh shit.
You know, when you break it down, there's some more sorcery for you. You know, this is back in Psalms 83.
Hey, if you got one more thing, bro, that's why they got those Christmas carols too. You know, because they know that music that they're pushing on you, that should be getting you in that spirit, bro. You be fucking in the store, you start hitting that
Jingle bells?
the jingle, you start singing that shit, bro.
Mariah Carey.
You see,
and
because
shit.
that's the spirit that they're pushing out there, man. That's what the scriptures say. They are drunken with wine. They are drunken, but not with wine, man. They stumble, but not with strong drink. You see, because these people are fully philosophized by the bullshit that America has given them, man. You know, where now they'll fight you if you tell them not to celebrate Christmas. They'll fight you if you tell them not to, dress up your children in these costumes, man. Which you're basically putting demons on you, man, when you do all that shit. All that shit has.
That's a seducing spirit that people talk about, man.
Yep.
The brother said you hear that music and you'll fucking end up singing that shit in your mind.
Yeah.
That's the seducing spirit of trying to get you into that fucking mood. Man.
There's spells, man. You know, spells that are being poured upon you people, man. And y'all people just taking it.
Yep.
You know?
Nigga won a Christmas card.
Look at the majority of his TV shows and shit.
Yep.
The majority of TV shows that these devils have you people watch, it deals with witchcraft, man.
Yep.
From from
Sabrina and shit.
Sabrina,
Remember
yeah,
that shit?
Sabrina, all that shit. Fucking what's that?
Wednesday, I think Wednesday has to do
yeah,
with like some
Wednesday.
satanic shit too.
Yeah, they're cute ass.
Bewitched, yep. There's originals, all that shit, man, and that influence you people heavy. You get into that shit, you get into that witchcraft, not knowing that Christmas, Halloween, and all these other, wicked days are associated with witchcraft. So let me grab this real quick. 2 Chronicles 33:6, and he caused his children to pass through the fire in the valley of the sons of Hinnom.
Yep.
Also, he observed times and used enchantments and used witchcraft and dealt with a familiar spirit and with wizards. He wrought much evil in the sight of Yahweh to provoke him to anger.
Yep.
Look at his music, man. And what's going out heavy right now, man, is a lot of artists, or so-called artists, if you want to call them that, as talking about the witchcraft that's going on within the music industry.
Yep.
And music industry. Go ahead.
Yep.
Hey, well, these motherfuckers be putting they cast spells into the records that they create, man. They bring these witches. You know, what was that one? The one that does the spirit cooking, Primo, some bitch like that. She look evil as fuck, man.
Yeah.
You know, go ahead, you got it.
They used to have to backwards mask the shit. Now it's straight out. Now, bitches talking about pussy pink, booty hole brown. That was some shit that they had to hide back in the day and shit, you know? Back in the day, just, when sons like, and when you watch that Ray Charles movie, he made that one song to a gospel song. People was rioting, they was mad and shit, they ain't like him. Now, shit, the video came out of the Jake mom that was twerking at his like prom or some shit, twerking on somebody.
I seen that.
Yeah, he crying and shit. He like looking at his mom like.
Well, he had Kodak Black twerking on his mom and shit, bro.
Damn.
You know, so like that just goes to show how, like it says in Isaiah 19:10, the Lord has mingled a perverse spirit in the midst.
Hey, I got that for you too. But a lot of these older women, like these niggas' mamas, aunties, and grandmas, the reason why they seem to be modest in their older age is because they can't do the things that they used to do when they were younger.
Damn.
Don't let smart words from a bitch mouth, an older woman's mouth, fool you.
Yep.
Because if she had the opportunity,
She be doing the same.
she'd be
shit.
doing the same exact shit, and that's what you're seeing now to this day, man.
Yep. Hey, that's who coaching them.
Yep.
That's who coaching them, man. These old ass hateful bitches, man. Divorcing their husbands and shit. That's why you got bitches doing shit for clout now. Bitch had an OnlyFans for a whole year before she found out her dude was cheating, but then she exposed him. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Joe Smith.
Oh yeah, it was that basketball player.
Yeah, bro. She had an OnlyFans a whole year before that shit, before she found out. But still did it, because bitches are wicked, man. And this society caters to that, especially this time of the year, man. Every nigga in the world, niggas finna go hit licks to get they bitch something for Christmas, man. A bag, some shoes and shit, man.
Yeah, that's what it says, a wicked and adulterous generation, man.
Yep.
That's really what we living in, man. This is a worst case scenario, like the elder Yashawamba always says. You got it, brother.
This is 1 John chapter 5, verse 19. It says, and we know that we are of the Most High, and the whole world lieth in wickedness.
The whole world, man. The whole world is under that vibration. You see, because Esau has contaminated every fragment of society everywhere, bro. Even that's why these Arabs, they're fighting him tooth and nail to prevent him from getting all up in their society. Because out there, you still have some type of to the east type mentality. How it used to be done in the ancient world. The women still cover themselves up. You still have, they still treat each other to somewhat of a degree of, you're treating a human and shit, bro.
Yeah.
It ain't like out here where the scriptures say the love of many shall wax cold. You break up that word wax cold, it goes into the word cycle, man. So the society that we have here creates nothing but psychopaths, man.
Damn.
Hey, and a lot of these, because they hide their gods and their worships in these days, like Monday, Sunday, Friday, even like months, like January and February, man.
Yep.
I brothers was doing that video years ago talking about how January and February goes into some of their gods, man.
Yep.
Like December. December is the 12th month, but the word Deca means 10.
Damn.
It's supposed to be the 10th month. September is the 9th month, but the word sept means 7. It's supposed to be the 7th. October is the 10th month, right? But Octo is 8. It's supposed to be the 8th. Right? So they change, but scriptures tell you, they change the signs and the time. They change all that shit, man. You know?
I got precept.
But I got this word, his name.
Yeah, get that real quick and then get the precept.
This Nahum 3 and 4 says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts.
The mistress of witchcraft, bro. That's all that. That's all that America has done since they came into power, man. Since the founding fathers, what are they were all Freemasons.
Yep.
You know, they all have practices in witchcraft. You know, in the occult. You
Yep.
see, and basically the way they blessed the society was with dark rituals, man. The blood of our people, man.
Yep.
You know, the scriptures say, "He that how can a place that was built with blood be a righteous place, man?" That's what the scriptures say. Woe to the bloody city.
Yep.
It's full of lies and murder and witchcraft. You know.
Hey, the Lord called it the beauty of the Chaldeans' excellency. You go into them Chaldeans.
That's spiritual.
Them Chaldeans was sorcerers, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they were
Warlocks.
into warlocks. They were doing the same shit in the sense that like everything you see in front of you is fake, and they really operating from behind the scenes, man. It was like puppet masters, because that's how you rule now, man. The people you see on TV, you know, ain't the niggas that's really running shit. You know, the niggas that's really running shit, you don't see their face, man. You know, when before here, Kissinger, he just died, right?
Yeah, the Henry Kissinger.
Before he died, man, you don't just see him in public and shit like that, man. These niggas live in places you would never even imagine, man. You know, all type of you know, got kids everywhere and shit, because he's doing sacrifices. You know, living, that's how they live that long. How the fuck you live to 100 in this society, and you got fucking chemtrails everywhere, you got fucking poison in waters and shit, you know, all type of shit.
They got them connected to them, like in the movies, bro. You know, vampires and shit, man. Connected to. It might seem far fetched, but
Yeah,
that's
real.
really what it is.
Yeah.
Y'all brothers didn't see Jimmy Carter, that president, bro. They had a fucking funeral for his wife. This motherfucker, they rolled them in the fucking. And it's like the brother was describing, like, where the fuck they bring this motherfucker from?
Yeah.
You know, they got him locked in, you know, because these people, they know shit, man. So they got to hide them and keep them to themselves in case they want to speak out and shit. You see, because you had these, even this astronauts that they wanted to start saying shit. Well, you think you never see astronauts, bro? You never hear of a fucking astronaut, like, making interviews and shit. Right. Wouldn't you want to know what the fuck you seeing up there? Well, they keep that shit on their, you know, sealed documents, man. All that shit that they see up there. You know?
Yeah, they came out and I think it was Armstrong. He came out. He admitted that there was no moon landing in an interview. But that was years ago, though.
And that goes to what the brother's reading, the mistress of witchcraft, because all that shit, all that illusion shit, bro, that's a witchcraft. Yeah. Just think about it in the movies when the witch used to trick people. What did she used to do? She created an illusion, and the people fell for it, and then and by decree they fell for whatever she was trying to push upon them. Yep. What did Esau do? He told you he went up to the heavens. Because what did that create in you? Oh shit, this motherfucker different than us. Like he really is a god. Yep. He could go up into the heavens. Who else can do that? Who else has done that? Nobody. So that's what gave him that high position, man, that pride.
I got a meaning for the brother real quick. Puppetry. It says the art of operating puppets, typically either by string control above or by hand. It says the leadership is phony with their religio-political puppetry.
Damn. And that's all it is. It's a puppet show, bro.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, they got that, the Muppets. You know, what does that go to, man? That's really what the politicians and every fucking person that has some type of power here, even Israelites, man, that proclaim themselves to be Israelites, they're the false prophets because they're not really giving you the things that you need to make those preparements that you need to make right now.
Yep.
You know?
This Proverbs 6 and 12, a naughty person, a wicked man walketh with a forward mouth, and he'll go and he'll put the shit right in your face, like you said with the puppets. He'll subliminally tell you what's going on, man. And when everybody in the crowd will be laughing, you know, he'll flash, you know, the checkerboard, black and white shit. Yep. He winketh with his eyes, he speaketh with his feet. He teaches with his fingers.
Throwing those horns.
Throwing the hand, the horns, the triple six or triple threes, double sixes and shit.
Yeah, they get deep into that numerology. Like, they get deep. It's like that's their god, man. They live into that shit because they match certain colors with numbers and all that. Like the Masons, they use that.
That's the spirit. Look, 33. That's the spirit.
Yeah,
that's one of they.
That's one of
their
numbers.
Yeah, that's one of their numbers, man.
Yeah, how wish I, you know, 33.
Damn, that's crazy.
And that black and white shit, it really represents, I think, number 11. Well, the black and white, you know, those. So they, like when you see Masons and shit, when they do their little rituals and all that, they always do it like on that checkerboard look because they go back to numbers and vibrations and all that shit.
Yep.
Yeah, because I mean that has this flip side on the righteous side too.
right-hand side, yeah.
See, but that's the war that we're fighting, man. It's you know, Esau got it on the left hand side. We just have it on the right hand side.
Yeah,
That's what Freemasonry is, because Freemasonry deals with geometry, bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
And geometry deals with numbers.
Yep.
So it's all interlinked and connected to the left-hand side witchcraft that these devils deal with, man.
Right, and if I may say, that's why they got the square on the compass and the G in the middle. The G stands for geometry, and the square in the compass basically stands for, you know, that they're builders. You see, because they got the knowledge to, like, you know, build up a society.
Yep.
Like they're really into math. They're really into numbers. You know,
That's why they
What
have
is-
the Illuminati.
and if I may say,
Month, yeah.
this dude, David Icke, okay, he was like a sea theorist, right? He's not so popular now as he was back then, but he came out with a couple books. One of them called The Biggest Secret, and he was a big proponent for, you know, reptilians, which that's all false. But one of the things that he said that always stuck with me, man, is that he said that the Illuminati are sign happy.
Mm-hmm.
They're sign happy.
Yep.
So they have signs in your food.
Yep.
They have signs in billboards. You know, just like that movie. You could reference that movie to give you a visual. Is They Live,
Yep.
where it
Put
says
on the
obey,
glasses.
consume.
Yep.
Everywhere you go, you know what I'm saying. You're basically being manipulated. You're just like a product. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, with the dollar on the bill, with the pyramid, the all-seeing eye, you know, we all know what that is, you know, but it goes even deeper into the all-seeing eye being a physical thing, which is a little boy's butthole, you know, and that's what them warlocks and shit are into. They tell it right in your face, man. And God we trust is right above it, man, because that's why they push all this sex, because a lot of it is sex magic, man.
Yeah, sex and knocking me up.
Yeah, because sex is spiritual. You know, it's a ritual. So they do it. They defile the ritual. Yep, they do it on the left hand side, like you were saying, the checkerboard, as above, so below. The Baphomet. That's why he holding up two. You know.
Yeah, and he got titties and a D. How does that work? You know what I'm saying? And that's
And he a goat and shit.
That's wicked. A goat, yeah.
Orange and shit.
Yeah.
I got one.
Well, let me finish
Go ahead.
this.
Go ahead.
Fraudness is in his heart. He deviseth mischief continually. He soweth discord.
And he sort of and especially among brethren, man. That motherfucker separated the southern and the, well, not that he did it, but you see, the Lord used him as a catalyst to do that shit, man.
Yep.
Where he taught one Spanish, the other one English, and then he made you hate yourself, hate each other, man.
Yep.
Through his movies, more witchcraft, right?
Yep.
Wasn't all that shit witchcraft? All those Boys in the Hood, Don't Be a Menace in South
Menace to
Central, Menace to
Society.
Society. All those were fucking spells that you fucking people ate up, man. And
Niggas love
like
that
the
movie.
week after that movie came out, you had Drake dressed like Ice Cube did in that movie, bro. Wearing those caps,
Yep.
you know, those Chuck Taylors and shit.
Yep.
You know, that LA type gangster style, man, that still fucking propagates over there. You still see Drake wearing that shit out there, man.
Hey, and even in they signs is Masonic shit, bro. When you look at the
gang
bloods
signs
and
and
the
shit.
gang
Well,
signs.
that's all it is. All you need. That's where you get gang signs from. And really you get those bandanas from Elam, man. Because a lot of ruthless Elamites that dwelled in that land used to rock the bandanas and all that shit. That's how you knew that they were rebels.
Well, the smoking weed comes from them too. You know,
Yep.
that the dreads and shit, that comes
Yeah,
from, that's an
Elam,
Elamite
yeah.
practice,
Yeah.
bro.
Hey, the thugs, because the thuggy is like an Elamite. Like,
Oh yeah, I remember that Elder Yashimon
And
went
they
to
worship
Walmart.
Kali and shit. And what niggas worship? Bitches. You know, niggas, like I said, niggas finna rob somebody today to buy his bitch something for Christmas.
Hey,
you know?
Tupac was nothing more than a fucking witch, bro. Biggie
Yep.
was a witch. Then he had that song 10 Crack Commandments and shit.
Yeah.
So like,
That's one of his best fucking songs.
and this is
That
best
shit go
song,
hard.
man. One of his. Yep.
I got this. This is Isaiah 47. It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate." And if I may say, you know, when you look at that word Chaldeans, it basically says the wisest in the land. Metaphorically, it's the wisest in the land. So when the brothers were speaking about the Chaldeans being the warlocks, okay, you could really put that, you know, the virgin daughter of Babylon being what? That's speaking about America, and the rulers of this place are really, they're witches, they're warlocks.
Yep.
A lot of them, they use witch language. That's why, you know, some of their before rap they were using like rock and roll. Back, you know what I'm saying? Back in the 70s, a lot of when you listen to rock and roll, a lot of that shit don't make no sense.
Man,
I'm not talking about the Nine Inch Nails, the heavy. I'm talking about the what is it? The classic rock.
The Beatles.
When you
the
listen
Rolling
to that
Stones, all
stuff, a lot of them lyrics don't make no sense, man. You're just like, because they're using witch language.
Hey,
right?
did you see that song Californication?
That one.
yeah.
The other one too.
California.
Hotel California.
Yeah, Hotel California.
They say that one is very very much coded with witch language, right? And they say, you know, just to get into the industry, you got to be a high ranking witch. You got to know the words to speak with one another. You got to know the signs. That's why they get on these damn TV shows or whatever, and they start flashing all these signs and shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know.
Yep.
And
niggas
they're
do
pretty
the
subtle.
head pose
Yeah.
and shit.
And they put their hand in their breast, in their jacket.
Say some gay shit.
Yeah, and then when that whole Pizzagate came out, they had a lot of those clips from different celebrities, bro,
Adam
talking
Sandler.
about a fucking pizza party. Like,
Yeah.
it was like something, you know what I mean? Like, you talk about, like, in the center of fucking mainstream TV and shit, bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was cold talk, man.
Right.
Yep.
You know what we gonna do after that,
Right.
that type of shit, man. And
Yep.
they do it right in front of you because it's a joke, man. That's how they get off.
Yeah.
Hey, we dealing with some
That's-
fucking
that's real.
decrepit,
That's real.
They get off on
wicked,
that shit.
evil, perverted people, man, which are the Edomites.
And I remember that interview. I don't know if your brother saw that one with Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, well,
he
those
was,
ones, yeah.
he was basically like, man, she like pizza. It's like you're talking about 40-year-old adults and the way they were saying it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, yep.
See-
there's something else to what they're talking about. They're not just talking about that.
It's called double talk.
Yeah.
See, if you dull-minded, you would think that these people are just childish, which
Yep.
they are childish, but they're actually wise on the left-hand side. They're talking about shit because we call it like inside joke,
Yep.
like inside talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're actually communicating
Sexy
like a
red.
pizza party. All that shit go back to. Yeah, look at
Yep.
that.
Yep. Under that sexy red spirit,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. A walking tampon. But that piece of shit. That piece of shit go back to the adrenochrome and all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
With sacrificing with babies and all that. Like these some demons, man. But when you go back to Egypt, those Hamites, they were able to do shit on the left hand side. So it show you that shit is real.
Yep.
You know, but it's a power which is Yahweh Yahushua that conquers all that, man. Because
right.
when that snake, Moses' snake ate the other serpents, man.
yeah.
Yep.
Which shows you who really has power,
Yeah.
who really has control.
They call themselves the light bearers, man.
Oh,
They,
yeah.
they call them
So, yeah.
they code name out there, the Illuminati. But we the real light bearers, man.
right.
We got way more wisdom. The Lord said that knowledge of evil is not wisdom.
Yeah.
I think.
The wisdom of sinners is not prudence.
Yeah. Yep.
The wisdom of sinners is not prudence. Can I get this? This is back in Isaiah 47. Okay, this is "O daughter of the Chaldeans." Speaking of America.
crazy. That song. That's that song.
Hey, what's the spirit, man?
man,
What's
yeah,
that?
yeah,
What's
spirit,
that?
bro.
That's the spirit, bro.
Yeah, because isn't that them Red Hot Chili Peppers? and
Red
shit?
Chili Peppers, yeah.
Well, that dude has a song, The Other Side. He talks about like killing himself and shit, bro.
Yep.
So it's like that's the spirit that they want these people to be on, man. A very
suicide.
very depressed, low fucking spirit. They even got a fucking a band named the Suicide Boys or some shit like that, bro.
Yeah, them niggas is crazy. But look, niggas from Louisiana. But you got a song called "Pumped Up Kicks," man.
Yeah, well, it talks about a school shooting,
School
right?
shooting, man.
Damn.
And that song is like, when you listen, you like this song kind of cool. But when you
slap. It's like
when
singing
you
shit.
like you
Yeah.
bob your head and shit, and they're talking about a massacre at a school, man.
Yeah, hey,
All the
Better
other kids
run,
with the pumped
better
up
run.
kids better run. Yeah, like what the fuck?
hey, nowadays a nigga will make a song about the murder he did and describe details, how he did it, and then go to prison for it and serve it. That's how you know this shit is real, man. It's a real energy. You know, back in the world, I used to listen to a lot of drill rap. Next thing I know, I want a gun and shit. Now I want to, you know, I'm ready to smoke a nigga. You know, just for looking at you wrong and shit.
Damn, I had the dreads and shit. I was
You start hearing
for real.
the drug ballads because hey, Issachar got the same shit,
Oh, yeah,
bro.
oh, yeah.
You hear the
Corridos.
corridos. Now you want to be a drug dealer. Now you want to go push some weight. Now you want to go do all this shit because
Yep.
they're fucking demons that they're casting on you people, man.
Yep.
You know, you even had this because they're starting with the Northern Kingdom kind of hard, where they're trying to propagate it to the mainstream media. You know, using this dude Peso Pluma and all that shit, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was far fetched 2 years ago. But now this is they send the Israelites waking up. They send more Northern Kingdoms coming into the fold.
Yep.
Now they got to go harder on that left hand side to kind of calm this shit down, man, so to speak.
And
But
that's why shit getting so extreme now. Shit getting way more extreme than it was, man.
Yeah.
You know, simple shit. Just like now you just you gotta expect one of your coworkers to be a fag, man. Like that's just the expectation.
Yeah,
Back in the day,
download shit, yeah.
back in the day, that shit was unheard of, man. Like that was some shit that niggas would fight you for at work, man. You'll be scared to work. You know, I got that precept I was looking for. Just bring it out real quick. This Sirach 19 and 22, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence. Yep.
Yeah, because where does it lead to? Death, bro. Any wicked shit that I learned in the world, where did it take me? It didn't take me anywhere that, you know, where this truth took me. You know, this truth is where it takes you to life, man. Anything else in the world, I mean, look at the fucking prison systems, bro.
Yep.
Look at everybody that sold drugs. Yeah, it gets you some money.
Yep.
You know, yeah, it'll get you some bitches and shit, but where you end up at?
Prison.
You're a fucking witch too, man, because those drug dealers, they're nothing but witches. They're selling you potions, man. Just like in the ancient days, they had that cauldron. Well, now what do they have? They have the
pills.
Not the pills, but when they cook that coke, they use a little
Baking powder?
a baking powder, and then they put it on a pot.
The Pyrex?
That's the same shit that the witches used to do with the cauldron, bro. Just throw a bunch of shit, mix it up, and heat it up,
Yeah,
and then the final product comes out, and they give it to you to kind of suppress your mind, man, from being spiritual. You know? Drugs. I got this back in Isaiah 47, okay, and it says, we'll start at number 9. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. Enchantments, bro. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, and thou hast said. Hey, can one of you brothers grab that word enchantment from there? We'll go into those words, man, because that's what these are the examples that the Lord gave us to identify America, man. Where else in the world does that shit happen, bro? Like it happens here in America. Yeah. Where else do they have the Super Bowl with the fucking all kinds of signs being thrown up in there? You know, even the football field, man, itself, when you look at it from an aerial view, it looks like a fucking eye, bro.
Yep.
A lot of those stadiums and shit, they look like eyes.
Yep.
You know, you got it?
This enchantment in the Edamon, the act of magic or witchcraft,
See?
use of magic, magic power, magic spell, song. Hey, we was going into drugs, drug culture, and we all know about drug culture and how it got America got like the highest prescription overdose rate in the world and shit, you know, medically, and what they push in the music, man. You got niggas like Juice WRLD pushing about how he addicted to drugs, and he rapping about it, and he glorifying it. And he overdosed on it, man. You know, and nowadays an overdose is like common. Like now, that's like a typical high school thing. Like everybody got a friend that OD, you know.
Motherfuckers be carrying that shit that they give you when you OD. You know?
Yeah.
What's it called?
EpiPen.
Some shit like that where they give it to you just in case you overdose. Well, now druggies carry that shit, bro, in case they do OD and shit, bro.
Yep. Hey, in this society, they hand out crack pipes to crackheads and shit, man.
God damn.
You know,
they were setting up places where you could shoot up and smoke crack and meth.
Hey, in Washington ain't like heroin and shit legal. All hard drugs are like
that.
Also.
Yeah. It's hard drugs are legal, which shows you that he don't want you off drugs, man. It's a necessary evil in his eye, man, and you like it. So he telling you when he doing it, you ain't doing shit about it, and that's some more sorcery for you. Because then in the rules of magic and shit, if he tell you it's poison in the apple and you still eat the apple, that's suicide. In his mind, the blood ain't on him. You know, that's why it says
accuser of
thy brother. You accuser of the fucking brethren. You ever seen that? You never seen that video, bro?
Oh, the one with the brothers?
The Edomite, man. Now it was an Edomite in the store, and she was like going in on another Edomite. She was like, "You accuser of the fucking brethren." You know,
I watched that one.
Yeah.
She was in Walmart or some shit.
Yeah, she was in Walmart and shit. That's what Esau is, man. He set us up because Esau knows that when we off, then he's on pretty much, man. That's why he set up GMOs. He got a mega prison coming out that's gonna hold in five different states, a prison that can hold 100,000 people, man. Why does he need that? And it's gonna be AI ran.
Wow.
So what is he doing, man? He got planes. He was going into it, bro. He got planes and shit. They delivered their first package using pretty much a drone. You know, they got cargo drones now. A lot of people finna lose their job, man. You know, he finna come out with them AI trucks because he ready to proceed with his agenda.
Yeah.
While you people up under the spell, y'all gonna go right along with it too, man. Magical spell, song, concert, chorus, bewitch,
Wow.
charm, enchant, cast a spell upon, into, to sing.
And that's why those concerts, man, they're demonic, bro. You
Yep.
know, they're literally they're fucking throwing a spell on you, bro.
Yep.
That's why the people act a certain type of way when you're in a concert, and as soon as you leave the motherfucker, they're like, what the fuck? Why don't I feel the same way? Because your ass was part of a ritual, man. That's really what it is, bro.
Hey, remember when a couple years ago that
Travis-
Astro World?
Yeah,
remember
Travis
Astro World,
Scott, bro.
They like
Oh,
the,
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
music got so loud and shit like that all of a sudden like people started rioting and shit. It was crazy because I don't remember quite exactly, but you can look it up. Like Astro World, that concert, people were saying that they felt like it was a demonic presence. They didn't hit the whole crowd.
Trip out, they got it on video, bro. There's I know you brother seen that.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a video
Yep.
where they have the video at the crowd, bro, and there's like a fucking force running, bro, like a dark shadow fucking running through the people and shit,
Yeah.
man. So like if
Yeah.
I mean we believe it, bro, but like y'all people don't believe it, man. That's why the scripture say in Hosea 4 and 6
Niggas done
that my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, man.
Yep.
You know, you got it. You know, that was it.
I got a little bit more of this.
It was also just land backing off the video you was talking about. It was also a video of this nigga singing to somebody in the crowd specifically, and he was like singing, and as he was singing, the person started like passing out and convulsing and shit, bro. So goes to show you, he know what he doing, man. He in on it, man.
Yeah.
These niggas know that they're warlocks.
Wasn't it? Who was it? Who was it that was sitting? In y'all seen that on social media? That dude that sat in front of he sat on top of a pentagram with some candles,
Damn.
and he had a notebook. I want to say it was
ASAP.
ASAP Rocky.
Yeah.
It was ASAP. I thought it was Travis Scott, but no, it was ASAP Rocky.
Who did he get as a woman? He got
Really?
Rihanna, bro. Why?
Damn,
Because
she's a fucking
And-
sorcerer.
He played the game, though.
Not only that, but remember that dude John Todd?
yeah.
John Todd, an ex-Illuminati, ex-Satanist, he was saying that they had like at the record companies up in certain levels, they would take the masters of a record when a group cut a record, they would take the album, they would take it up to that floor, and nobody was working on that floor, and that's where they used to, put demons on the album. You see what I'm saying? And they would sell it, and whenever they would dub the album, them demons would just like scatter throughout wherever you bought that album, man.
Yeah, yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
but I got
see
this
the
though.
music.
This is back in Isaiah 47. All right, and 10. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off. And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth.
Since that youth, since the inception, like I mentioned, right, the inception of this country, man, was brought upon sorcery and witchcraft.
Yeah.
You know, like the Freemasons, when they put that first stone, they put a prayer up, man, to Satan to bless their enterprise and shit. That's what it says on the back of the dollar bill, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's why it has those Latin words, because it all goes back to ancient Rome, man.
Right.
You know, because this is the new reincarnated beast system, man. That dragon that had that wound, that came back to life as America, Babylon the Great.
And you mentioned sports like football with those stadiums. Don't you know everything's stealing, bro? They always have the Cowboys play the Redskins.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
You know,
That was a tradition
that's
for
a
a minute.
tradition.
And the Cowboys always win and shit, right?
Yeah, well, they won this last one, and what they changed they changed it to the Washington Commanders, but indeed they used to be called the Redskins, man. You know, but a lot of that shit, it goes to show you that they're hiding it in plain sight, and a lot of people skip over that shit. And America's team is the Cowboys.
Yep.
You would think
Damn.
it'll be the New England Patriots because the Patriots, right? But it's actually the Cowboys, man. You know, that's America's team, man. And then when you look at the New Orleans Saints, which that was my favorite team for a minute, that brand that they put on the New Orleans Saints, man, that shit goes back to where the French used to have slaves in in Louisiana, and when they caught a slave running away, they would brand them with that same logo that the New Orleans Saints use, man, to this day.
Yep.
You know, so it goes to show you that all this shit is in the midst, but you people are blinded by entertainment, man. Look at Super Bowl commercials, not just commercials, but the halftime show.
Oh yeah.
You know, a lot of you people are duped and shit. You know, like Rihanna did the last one, right? She was all in red, and I think she was in red or white, whatever it was, man. But all that shit be rituals, man.
I think Usher's in the new one too.
Yeah. Hey, and going back to that flower you talking about, that's also an idol too, bro. That's like some shit.
Yeah,
it represents like the Trinity. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That's like an idol too.
The Saints, New Orleans
Yeah,
Saints.
yeah, bro. Yeah, but we the real saints though, man. I got a precept, dude. I got a precept. This Revelations 18:3.
You still have that?
For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And those enchantments, America's influence have got on pretty much everybody they in bed with, man. Everybody, America has Americanized the world all the way to the point to where now it's, you know, they ready for the new world order, man. China wouldn't be shit without America, man. All these nations in which you see are products of Americanization, bro. You know, so this place has infected the world. It's the most wicked place on earth. You know, Babylon the Great.
Even this guy Vladimir Putin over the years, you know, he's been saying that America ain't nothing but a bunch of satanic pedophiles.
Yep.
And he said something about the even Mexico too, like about a year or two ago. One of the I think it was the president of Mexico. He said that United States, because of, you know, having the so-called Negroes in slavery, they have no business telling other nations, because they were talking ish about Mexico and their drug trade and this, that, and the other. They're like, yo, y'all need to check yourself before you wreck yourself, because you guys, you know, y'all built an empire on enslaving the whole people.
Yep. Hey, but the world, what they don't tell you is that the world benefited off of it, man. Everybody but Jake benefited from it, man. Yep. Every nation on earth benefited from our captivity, and they still benefit from it to this day. That's why nobody is going and telling you. We're the only ones who going and telling you this, man. You know, if Kanye did it, it's global headlines. He crazy, you know what I'm saying? That's how you know it's some truth to it, man. Because we're the only ones talking. This is the most controversial thing you can talk about. You know, that's why anytime a nigga even step that way, Kyrie Irving just shared a video of Hebrews to Negroes, man. And that conjured up so much, you know, hate and animosity and shit.
With them niggas though, you can't be in bed with the heathen, and then as soon as he do something that you don't like,
you mad.
You mad, so you want to start bringing out the truth and all that. Because it's easy, because scripture say a gift destroyed the heart.
Yeah.
So a lot of you niggas that's mad, you just mad because the so-called white man won't give you anything, man.
Yep.
But the moment he give you a present, or the moment he give you that woman or that car or that money or that company that you want, all of a sudden you do the hush hush, man.
Yep.
You know? See, the one thing about brothers is that brothers will get certain blessings like money or whatever it might be, right? House, whatever. It don't take away the fact that you are heathen. It don't take away the fact that you other nations are going to be put in slavery underneath the Israelites, man.
That's
we
right.
still stand firm on that regardless of what we get.
Yep.
Okay, because like Apostle Tar said, man, he said, he was like, hey, give me some of those millions. I won't touch none of it, man. I'll give it away. I won't touch none of it because there's not enough money you have, man.
Yep.
To get to deceive the elect, man.
And it says in Isaiah 62:6 that we should not hold our peace till Jerusalem be made a praise in the earth, bro.
Right.
So until every Israelite walking right now on the planet Earth is put up in a position of rulership, we ain't gonna stop doing this, bro.
That's right.
That's right.
You know, but it seemed like once he got fed and once he fat in his pocket, you know, he don't have to go out to the highways and byways no more.
Yep.
You know, and that's just a whole nother conversation. But you know, those are the times that we're in, man. We're pinpointing everybody, man.
Yep.
The scriptures say, I was about to say that we're on everybody, man, and identifying who's who and who's really not. It says in the book of Malachi, the 3rd chapter, man, at the last day, you should discern between the good and the bad. See who really serves the Lord and who really doesn't, man. You know?
And I heard another.
You got it.
Continuing on, bro. This Revelation 18:4, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues," because this place is gonna get the ultimate plague, man. Those ICBM nuclear missiles, man. And it's like every other day you hear some news about another country that's getting the ability to shoot them, man. And we know every missile that they making is being made to be shot here,
Them
man.
niggas advertising the missiles. They moonwalking next to the missiles.
Yeah.
Taking pictures next to the missiles.
Oh yeah, man.
You know
Hell
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Pointing at them, smiling, looking at the missiles.
That parade's with them fuckers, bro.
Yeah, yep. And they gonna shoot them on America, you know, because America is the mother of all harlots. It's responsible for all the bullshit you see. Every problem you can literally think of is coming from America, man. Literally, man. On a point to where, you know, these nations even starting to realize it, man.
Yep.
And we've been saying it.
Yeah.
You know, I guess they starting to listen and shit. You know, thank you for subscribing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Moving this shit, watching this shit. So,
Hey,
you
they
know.
are. They are.
Yeah, these elites are watching, man.
Because prophecy is coming to pass. You know, the scriptures say they have drunk in the wine of Babylon, therefore the nations are mad.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Because they didn't make deals with America. They didn't they got business going on to where they have ties. But see, you know, even Russia and other countries are starting to sever those ties and say, you know what? Hey, we better off, you know, implementing our own money, doing our own thing. Because if we mess with y'all, we gonna get taxed.
Yeah.
We gonna get you know
Fucked.
effed up
Yeah.
in the process. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what the Lord said. He should bring a great assembly of nations against Babylon, man. Because the Lord's putting the spirit on these nations to be like, fuck you, America.
Yeah.
It ain't your time no more, man.
Yep.
Because 30 years ago, America was able to go around the world dictating policy, man. It ain't the case no more.
Yep.
Now you have Russia. Now you have geopolitical powers that will fuck you up.
Yep.
you know?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you might win the war at the end of the day, but that war is an unwinnable war because once those ICBMs take off, man, that's the evil spirit that the Lord's gonna, that evil thought, I should say, that the
Yep.
Lord's gonna put on whoever's running Russia. Hey, I believe it might be Putin, the one that pushes that button.
Yep.
But
And
regardless of who it is, that button is gonna be pushed, man.
Right.
And those missiles will be, you know, like the scriptures say, they shall fly from one part of the earth to another
another.
part of the earth, man.
Yep.
And what can do that? You see, that's how you know that the Bible's a biblical prophetic book,
right.
prophetic book, man.
Yep.
It's prophesying a technology that in those times wasn't even, it was unfathomable, man, for someone to create fuel and put it into a engine and make that fucker fly. Nah, man, that shit ain't happen then.
That's high level sorcery.
It's high level. Hey,
That's high
hey,
level.
that's the spirit you brought that up, because that is sorcery, man. When them fucking scientists got in that room,
They was high.
they were on some shit, bro. I don't know if you've seen that movie. It's spiritual.
Yeah,
The
they
first
was
one,
on
the first Wonder Woman, bro. Where the scientists, that German scientist, that spirit of, I think it was what's the god, the Roman god of war?
Aries.
Ares. He was around there and he was
Yeah.
manipulating the mind of the fucking German scientists, man, to
Yeah.
create these weapons.
Yeah.
You see, so that shit's spiritual, man. That is witchcraft. You know?
Yeah, Esau, he understands that there is a higher power. He's just wicked and he proud as hell. He really think he can take the Lord on, man. Cause he building them machines and shit. What's the name of that shit, bro? Not the harp. It's
CERN?
like CERN. To where he was, where the sign came through that said Tekel.
Yeah.
You know, and that we know that was said before, man.
Right.
You know, so he understands that there is another force at hand, man.
And that movie Batman with Bane was beating the brakes off Batman. He told Batman in the midst of the ass whooping, he said, victory has defeated you, man.
Damn.
You know, and that's really what we're saying to Esau, man.
Yep.
You know, your wins has deceived you. Well, you think you're winning, right? But victory is going to defeat you, man.
Pride of the heart have deceived.
Has deceived you, yeah.
right.
Exactly.
That out.
Exactly.
I got the name.
You still got that, or
I got
finish that one real quick, bro, and then
Yeah,
we'll jump
gotcha.
back over here.
It's Nahum 3 and 4. It says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms.
And that's what the brother was reading right here in Revelation 18, man. Selleth nations were her whoredoms. You know, they make deals with you, but it's depending, the deals depend on the type of society that you're going to create, man. If you don't want to give your people rights to march and to proclaim that they're moles and that they follow the alphabet people, then America will make a deal with you, man. They'll back up and basically like they do with Russia, right? They'll sanction you. That's the word. They'll sanction you, man.
Yep.
They just sanctioned Russia too, because I think over there they created a law where you can't be a mole, bro.
Oh yeah. They outlawed it.
Just recently, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
Hey man.
They get
Good.
sanctioned. What was the other
Good.
one? One of the African countries, bro.
Uganda.
Uganda. They
Yeah,
got
it's
sanctioned, bro,
sand
because
to death and shit.
he was he said they're gonna kill him, bro, if they
Yeah.
fucking do that shit.
They need
So,
to do that here, man.
what did America do? What did the IMF do? They're like, well, we're not gonna fund you no more. We're not gonna give you this money. We're not gonna help you with your infrastructure to make you a better country, man.
Yep. Oh, they might send in the economic hitman, and they gonna stir up a coup in your neighborhood, man.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know? And just topple the whole government like they did in Haiti. Sent them combat soldiers up there, and they took his ass out. Cause that's how this man roll. He gonna get his way, man.
Yep.
You know, and the scriptures say he can't be satisfied. He is as death.
Hey,
He live off the sword.
It's like it, bro. What shows you that they're wicked, man?
Yep.
Because for you to enforce sin on another nation and say if you don't do it,
Yep.
nigga, we gonna put tariffs on you, sanctions on you, gonna tax you and all this shit. It's
a bully.
Go to war. It goes to show you that his whole thing is nothing but wickedness and
Oppression.
Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. It shows you that this man is fucking wicked, man.
That's why it says, if not, who is he?
Right, right.
Hey, he make rules so he can break them, man. Literally, his whole system you operate on, but he don't operate by it, man. Bill Gates don't carry a fucking wallet. He don't carry a fucking ID and nothing. Them niggas don't need fucking license plates on their cars and
Donald Trump don't pay taxes, bro.
Yeah, they don't go
Yeah.
through TSA. You know, you got to, in order to fly, you got to take your shoes off and shit. They don't do none of that, man. They just go. You know, everything is how it's supposed to be with them, man. But we have to operate on that because the system is made for him to be just like the Matrix, man. He's a smith. You know, he operates as a smith. He just pops up. You know, he there and shit.
He like the eagle too, bro. So
Yeah, yep.
that's why they don't travel in fucking vehicles, man. They ride helicopters. They take fucking planes and jets and shit.
Yep.
You see, because that's the spirit that he has, man. That's why they push that jet setting, all that shit, man. Because that's the spirit that Esau, you know, propagated to you, man. Because if you can't, hey, flying, that's power, bro. If you could fly, you powerful, bro.
Yeah, like
that's why they say that he who controls the air controls the battlefield, man.
Yep.
Because you got a different view.
Yep. When they came out with that aerial warfare, that was a whole nother different. I mean, because artillery's always been a part of war, but actually having a weapon in the sky, man. And we was just talking about Esau shit, right? He flying and shit. Niggas is in the street peddling and
dancing,
shit.
yeah.
Goofy as hell,
You gotta
man.
pay for your. That's crazy.
You know, you people are ready for the chip. Man. Just go ahead and bring it out. You know what I'm saying? So we can get this over with, man. You done in it?
No, not yet, bro. It says that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts. Says, behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face.
I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, man. So get Jeremiah 49 real quick, bro. And I think 10, where it says I should make Esau bare. You see, because the Lord's uncovering the skirts, all the debauchery, all the witchcraft, all the evil that has been propagated upon our people, man, is coming out to the limelight. Everybody know about that shit, man. Everybody know about the history of slavery, man. They got TikToks going all up on them, man, describing different events. You know, some events that I didn't even know about, man, that happened in history are now out there for everybody to fucking read about it and digest, man. Really, that's the time we're in right now. Knowledge has been increased, man. You know, we in the time of wisdom and knowledge being propagated, but at the same time, deceit is just right there, man. They're going head and head. They're going head and head, man. Fighting. You know, that's that wage. That's the warfare that we're fighting, brothers.
Yeah, and that makes it more harder to find the truth, man. You know, because all these different lies that's being because so much truth is being pushed, he has to increase the propaganda and the lies and the programming, and he got to, man. Man, that's exactly what he's doing. That's why shit getting more extreme. It's either you all the way for the Lord or you all the way in the world.
And it's true. It's true too, bro. Because like you said, now you see shit online that you're like, what the fuck is the purpose of this shit, bro?
Yeah, like, what
Because
the fuck?
it really has gotten where they need to do that shit, bro, to kind of balance out so much truth that's coming out. They gotta just throw all kinds of bullshit out there, bro.
Yep,
Yeah,
we
it be
understand.
bullshit though.
It's some bullshit, bro.
And you be looking at it like, bro, what did I just watch?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. You be
Damn, about to
confused
throw
and
your
shit.
phone, man. Like, you
Yeah.
see a nigga picking seeds out of a watermelon for 30 seconds. Like, what the
And you know what's funny though? You know what's funny that you know all these different you know, hey, the scriptures say folly is set in great dignity, right?
Yep.
All these challenges, you know, all this podcast. You know, you got a lot of you know, a lot of just BS going around. And you know what's even funnier? What is all the fucking comments, bro?
Yeah,
You get a video and you scroll through the comments. You got 1 point. It says 1.5K comments, right? You can like it.
Yeah.
You can share it.
You can comment on the
You didn't say you
comment.
could put a comment on that motherfucker. And you know what's interesting? It'd be 1,000 motherfucking comments and nobody got the truth.
Nope.
Everybody bigging that bullshit up. You're
Yep.
like, this is some bullshit.
You go to the comments, bro, and you think like, nah, this is like some top level shit. You know
And,
what I'm
and
saying?
then
Like,
you put
goddamn, bro.
you put your comment and you'll get 1,000 like, oh, you're wrong,
Just like,
bro.
Yeah. Fuck you.
What's
your
wrong
family's
with
gonna
you,
die,
bro?
bitch.
Them niggas
They
start
be
reporting your
angry
page.
as
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah, they be reporting your page, man.
Oh, yeah.
They deleted my
Get your
account.
damn.
You racist. You know, you know.
But they the whole time everything that you, cause you keep you know, you cut these people and they reveal that you everything that you thought
Yeah,
they was
exactly.
and shit.
And the spiritual thing about it, they're gonna use all that folly, man, to take the internet out. Because that's what
Yep.
that bitch
Yep.
said, bro. She was like, oh, we need to create a system where people, if you're gonna use the internet, you gotta put your digital footprint on it. So we know who exactly saying this, and we know how to get you or prevent you from accessing it if you have been deemed a bad member of the society.
Yep.
What does that go into, man? That's a social credit score. That goes
Yeah.
into that Black Mirror show where they show that where if your social score reached a certain level, you weren't able to get into public transport. You weren't able to get into a plane. You weren't able to rent a fucking car.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's where society is going towards, man. And Esau's propagating this shit through AI and all these demonic rituals that we're seeing unfold in front of us.
Hey, that's why he building super prisons, because he know that a lot of people are gonna rise up against it, but a lot of people are gonna die too, man, because he don't need people no more, man.
Yeah.
For the shit, everything is so convenient. He can put you up in a city, and everything that's been operated around you is a fucking robot car, a robot plane, a robot helicopter. All this shit is just accumulating. Now you go to the store, majority of the shit self-checkout, you know? So he don't really need humans no more, man. So you gonna submit.
Well,
you know?
out there in Saudi Arabia, I think is where they said they're building the city, bro. I know you brothers heard about that shit.
So it's like
a,
straight through.
it's like a fucking wall,
Yeah,
bro.
like straight through,
and,
yeah.
and basically, it's a self-maintaining AI ran society, basically,
Yeah,
man.
it's crazy.
So that's what these elites are planning to do, bro.
Yeah.
You know? But can you get that real quick, brother?
This is the book of Jeremiah 49 and 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself.
And that's the reason why we're able to dissect his ass, man. We're dissecting his fucking ass, bro. We're bringing out all his evil plans, every fucking wicked enterprise that he has basically made a law out here, man.
Yeah.
Really. You see, and the Lord put the Spirit on us to reveal it, man, and make it plain upon tables, like the scriptures say.
Yeah.
You know, because if we ain't doing it, nobody else is gonna do it, bro.
Hey, and it will show you that them Ishmaelites got a little power
Yeah,
in
they
this
got-
world is because look at Dubai.
Yep.
Dubai, that's literally their heaven, man.
Yep.
And
That
it's
is
not-
heaven, bro.
Yeah, yeah. And it's not even done being built, man. You know, it don't rain in Dubai, so they have things
That make it rain.
in
Nah, make
Dubai.
it
They
rain.
say that the crime rate is at zero. Everything basically negative is at zero, man. These people, there's videos where they say, "Oh, I'll walk with a $500,000 watch. I don't have to. I don't lock my Bugatti."
No.
You know, people describing shit like that,
These
man.
niggas got cheetahs in their passenger seat and all that, man.
Damn.
When they're driving and all that shit. They have a man-made island that simulates America, man.
Yep.
You know, like they got a little Vegas, they got a little, and it's in the ocean that they made, man.
Yep.
So that goes to show you that the biblical Israelites is not doing it, not in this time. But it goes to show you that the other nations, they're having their way, and this is their heaven.
Yeah, these nations love America. They love what they said. Rome was an idea. You know, America is an idea. It's a lifestyle. It's an operating system, man. That's why the Lord has to completely eradicate it. It's like a cancer, like a disease. It just grows because it's alluring. You know, even John, when he saw it, you know, he was like, damn, he was amazed, like, oh shit, like.
And that's what it talks about, and there was giving power to him to give power to the image of the beast, bro. That's
Yep.
how we know it's not the the image of so-called Cesar Borgia, man. The image represents the system that the brother's just describing, bro.
yeah.
You know, the whole enterprise, man. Like you said, the idea of America, man. That's really what people are worshiping throughout the world, man. They ain't worshiping the red, blue, and purple flag with the stars. They ain't worshiping that bullshit.
Flag.
You know, they're actually worshiping the idea of what America is, man.
Yeah.
The type of lifestyle that people live here, man.
Yep.
And you know what's interesting is how, you know, America has built up such a reputation that them even saying they're going to go to war has made a lot of people afraid. A lot of nations. And that's why Scripture say, "Who shall make war with the beast?" You know what I'm saying? Because people, they look at the American system and America's allies and be like, "Yo, man, we ain't gonna go up against them." You know what I mean?
And that's why Yahushua himself is coming, man. Because these fuckers, and that's like the most a spanking of humility that the Lord's gonna give these Edomites, man. Where the angel, the top man of the Heavenly Father is gonna come down to fight against you, man. Because that's what you brought up that scripture. Who should be able to fight against the beast, right? Well, Yahushua himself is gonna come down and fight with him, man.
Yep.
That's what it says in Isaiah 47 that he shall come down with great power, man. That he shall not meet thee as a man.
God.
You see, because Yahushua himself wants to get a bunch of licks on you, man.
That's right.
The scriptures say vengeance burns in his heart.
Yep.
You know, wait upon me till I raise up to the prey,
Yep.
right? And this is the reason why that the Lord's gonna. This is the reason, the things that we're describing, man, is the reason why the Lord's gonna do everything that He's gonna do. That's why He's so pissed off, man.
Yep.
You know.
This is Revelations 18:5. For her sins have
gonna
reached
get the
unto
next-
heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, in the cup which she had filled to her double. Because America, or Esau has used America to get the world drunk, man, like the brother mentioned. The nations are mad, they drunk, the wine, and now they mad because Esau gave them that potion. You know? It's like, you know, you drug somebody and at a party, you know, you drug a woman at a party, she wake up, she don't remember shit that happened, you naked. If that happened to you, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be hot. You know, you've been exposed, extorted, you know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, the motherfucker who did it flexing your shit, man. How he came up off yours, man. You know? Or he might just move into your house. Because, you know, that's how Esau get down, man. He's still in Syria right now. And they been told them to get the fuck out.
Gotta get out, yeah.
You know, but he like, nah, we gonna stay here, we gonna take this oil, and y'all ain't gonna do shit about it. You know? That's the mentality he has in this world, man.
And that's what Putin's calling them out on too. That everything that they're doing in Syria is just they're just pumping out that oil and stealing it, man. I think they said it's at billions of dollars of stolen oil that they took in from that country.
But yet gas high though.
And gas is high, though.
You know, which shows you this man is the fucking devil, man.
Right.
He's just wicked on all fronts. There's no, you know, there's no ends to it, man. To the point where he wants to put a chip in you, man, to where you will own nothing and be happy. You know.
And well, brothers brought out a few articles too, going into different things that he's doing, man. You know, like I mentioned, you know, the control of the internet. So right now he's on a mission to gain control, man. That's really what he wants. He wants control over the internet. He wants control over your food, and he wants control over the music and everything that's fed to you, man.
Your thoughts.
Your thought. He really wants your thoughts to be his own, man.
Oh, yeah.
He wants your soul.
He wants your soul, you know, and that's what basically in Revelation it goes into. One of the last things that was sold was what? The souls of man, bro.
Yep.
And that shit always hits me because that really makes me believe more because I see it happening right in front of me, bro.
Yep.
Where motherfuckers are exchanging their souls for the one of a few more dollars, a little bit more money.
Yep.
You know, and a lot of you people are gonna do it for a few more months of living so-called comfortable in this society, man. You're gonna take that shit,
Yep.
you know? And then, like the scriptures say, a grievous sore is gonna hit you, man. You ain't gonna feel good, man. You might get cancer, you know, because your body, as soon as you take that shit, man, your body's gonna want to fight against it because it's a alien basically invading your body, man. That's
Yep.
really the way you gotta think about it.
Yep.
An unknown species, an unknown entity, bro.
Yep.
Because it really has a spirit in it, bro. That shit is gonna have a spirit on it, man.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
It might change your whole
Everything.
structure of how you think, man.
Yep.
You might not think of the Most High once you take that shit.
Yeah, well, they made a movie, man.
Upgrade.
It's another one. Man, I forgot the name of it.
Yeah.
You know the name of it?
What's about?
Yeah, it's about the chip. where this lady takes it and it starts controlling
Oh,
her
the
thoughts.
new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they like go kill this person. You have 14 hours.
Yep.
Go
And
here.
it started fucking with her brain because she didn't want to do it.
And it's crazy because in the movies, it always showed the chip being something that's gonna be wicked. You know, it always shows the left hand side to like it promotes it as like this is it's gonna give you the ability to walk again, like an upgrade and shit. Or it's gonna give you access to your memories, or you know what I'm saying. But then at the end of it, it's controlling you. You know, you wake up or you having dreams and
Move
shit.
your arms and shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You thinking that you seeing your wife died 5 years ago, you know, but the chip brought back the image of her. You know what I'm saying? You bugging out. At that point, you can't distinct reality from like two worlds are literally merging, man.
Fiction from reality.
Fiction from reality, man.
Oh, it's called Implanted.
Yeah.
Hey, and you know what? What's
Implanted.
interesting?
Come on,
What's
man.
interesting is that the reason why they're gonna put it in your hand and in your forehead is because you have a lot of nerves. You have a lot of nerves in your hand and in your brain. So that's the best way for the chip to be battery powered by that energy that you got in your head or in your hand.
Yeah, because if you think about it, when they do those, what do they call when you can see the heat in a person? There's a certain camera that does
Scans.
that.
Heat
Thermal.
yeah.
So basically, when you see the body, bro, the body loses heat in the arms and in the forehead, bro. So like what they created was that he was breaking it down. Like what we found out was that the arm and the forehead are the two best places to put this shit, because the battery that they put in it, your own body fucking heats it up and warms and gets that shit fuel, bro, power. Yeah.
But check it out. But also, you know, where do the messages come from? They come from the brain.
Yep.
They come from the brain. So that thing is gonna take control of you, man. You don't just think it's just gonna be there. Nah, hell no. What were they talking about? I remember your brother brought it out. You can be able to play music in your head.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
bro.
Elon Musk. He's basically saying that you're gonna learn a new language. If you want to learn it immediately, you're gonna be able to go on a computer, connect yourself to the computer, and download that shit into
Damn.
yourself.
Yeah, I believe that nigga
Straight
got
up.
a chip already, man. The way he be talking and shit, I be like, damn, this nigga's weird, man. Yep.
I think it's a demon, man. You can look at him and tell you got a
Yeah,
demon.
he be wearing sweaters and shit.
Well, he be naming his son XVWK and shit, bro.
Yeah, bro.
And see,
Yeah.
and that just goes to show you that our society is full of confusion, man. Who does that?
These niggas is, man,
He a
these
fucking weirdo, man.
weenies, man. You got weenies running the world. Dweebs, yeah. You got dweebs and weenies running the world, man.
And they cool and hip. Mark Zuckerberg, old bitch ass. You got weak genes, nigga. You tore your ACL. You know, that's what you get. Fighting
he
ain't
tore
for
his-
you.
yeah,
He tried to, you know, he grew up with a fetish to want to be normal and shit. You can see it on him, you know?
Yeah.
But you a fucking elite, fucking, you know, but
Gangsta as shit, huh?
Yeah. go eat children and shit. Go live your life, but you want to learn how to fight. You want to fight.
You want to be Jake and
He
shit.
want to be fucking Jake, man.
Hey, well, look at Donald Trump getting all them damn body tans, man. Look at Origin shit.
Look, man, have you ever seen these Edomites dance?
Yeah.
That demons start
shit.
seeping out of them, man.
Yeah.
They be that you really pay attention to these motherfuckers because they can't stay on beat, man.
Yeah,
They be,
for
they
real.
be 1, 6,
Niggas
7. It's 1 and 2. 1, 2. When these 1, 11, 12, and they be shaking and shit.
I tripped out with Apostle Gabar said once, bro. He was like, man, this Jake told me, Anita might told him that, you know, Apostle Gabar likes that music shit, and I guess he was just bobbing his head. And that shit was amazing to Anita Mike, because, like, I guess they can't do that shit, bro. They can't bob their head to, like, the beat and shit, you know? They be having, like, a Tourette attack type shit, you know?
The songs, that's why them niggas, you know what they can do though? They can rage. That's why they like that rage music.
Mosh pit. That's what
Yeah,
mosh
mosh
pit.
pit. They can all destroy. That's all they good for, man.
That's crazy,
That's
huh?
all they fucking good for.
Hey, you can't get jiggy to that shit.
Hell no.
You can't pull a female to that shit. Like you can't take a, you know what I'm saying? You can't go on a trip or have a nice night out with the family and with that grunge that you know that death
But
death
Anita
metal.
Mike can.
Hey, the spirit which is in him is not upright,
That's
though.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
God,
He
God.
can listen to, man, Esau love rap music, man. Why you think it's so popular? He'll take a nigga from fucking Compton, you know, in the hood, and take his ass to fucking Amsterdam to perform, man. Just because they want to see the nigga in person.
Hey, well, 50 Cent, I think a lot of his shows are, like, out there in Europe and
Overseas,
shit, bro. Yeah.
They love
India.
him.
And them Edomites over there, 55th, we can't wait. They doing interviews and shit.
Yeah.
All right. You know, yeah, exactly. You know, bobbing their head and talking and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but really, they really worship Jake. You know what I mean? And they want to be Jake so bad, man. But yeah, these, you know, Esau, he can't bob his head and listen. He can't bob his head and listen to music. They can't swing side to side and clap
His
on
life
me.
dependent on it.
Yeah. Hey, but you know what he can do? He can shoot a fucking gun.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
He can build a missile.
I went paintballing Sunday, man. And we was out there with the wrong Edomites, man. Listen, it was like 5 of us. We all Jake, we all Southern Kingdom, and the Edomites coming in. But we got gear. I got on 2 hoodies, 3 pairs, 3 sweatpants. All these niggas came out there with cleats on, no gear,
No
and,
socks.
and custom guns, man.
Damn.
So we running through the dirt field because it's abandoned houses and helicopters and shit, and cars and shit that you can hide in. We were running through it, and the Edomites just came and lit our ass up like from a distance, just boom, boom. And then after the game, and them bitches hurt. Like I was like,
Oh,
"Yo,
hell
you
yeah,
got
they
me,
hurt.
brother. It's
I'm
cool."
already knowing.
Like I wasn't even hit on the chest. I got hit on the arm and walked out. Because if you get hit on the arm, it don't count, you know. But you got to get hit in the face, neck, chest, or back. But you got on gear and shit. But that shit still hurts. So he walked out with his cleats and shit. We slipping and falling and shit. He got on cleats with his name on the back of his jersey and
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
He was like, "Yeah, I think I got all of you guys up." I'm like, "He did, man." He said, "Yeah, I lit all of you guys up." I'm like, "Bro, their blessing is really the sword, man."
Man, you fulfilled his fantasy. He be in there, listen, fucking, in his mind, it's on a whole nother level.
Listen,
you know?
Listen, they give us 10 seconds or 15 seconds to game plan. Like one team go to the side of the field, the other team go to that side of the field, and they'll say, "Hey, you got 15, 20 seconds to get with your game plan." So one time we had the little Edomite, the dude that got all of us out, we got him on our team. I'm like, "No, we need this nigga.
Yeah, we
Come on."
need E.
Yeah,
Come on.
So
Come on,
he
nigga.
was like, "Yeah, you guys he said, "Yeah, you guys go ahead and game plan. I'm just gonna run right through the middle."
Damn. I would have said me too. Like, you know,
I'm like-
yeah,
I'm like, bro, he said, "Yeah, you guys go ahead, run to the sides. I'm gonna go right through the middle." He walked down the middle, lighting motherfucker.
Cause he
Bow,
crazy.
bow, bow, bow. I'm like, bro, didn't smile or nothing. I'm
Nah,
like, bro.
in his head, he was really in Call of Duty. That's why them niggas love them games like that. Because in their mind, bro, an Edomite, he literally get hard on to that shit,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
You know, a nigga love that M16, bro.
Hey, well-
Build it from scratch, man. I'm telling you, it's everyday Edomites that you see. He might got a rocket launcher in his basement that he built in his car, man.
Hey, you know what? That's true. That's true, man. You know, I can't even count. I can't even count how many Edomites, man, that I've met that all have a weapons collection.
Oh yeah, bro.
And they won't scrap with you, bro. They'll just shoot you.
Yeah,
you know?
yep. He
They're-
wait for it.
They're entitled to. They want you to call him out on a fight, man. So he could pull that one out and, you know, light your ass up, and he's gonna get away with it, man.
Yep.
You know, because that's Esau's right to get away with shit. You know,
This Micah 2, woe to them that devise iniquity.
device iniquity, man, and that's all that's happening right now in this society. You know, Psalm 64, the secret counsel of the wicked is being
yep.
implemented right now, and we're calling it out because the Lord gave us the vision and the eyesight to see through it, man,
Yep.
and dissect it. Like I've been saying, we dissected all the bullshit he's doing. We're telling you that, hey, he's doing this for this other purpose. He's doing that for this purpose. Because the Lord made him bare, man.
Yep.
Ain't nowhere he could hide. He can't hide that fucking sword, that fucking 2 feet sword that he has hidden, that he had hidden for a long time, man.
Yeah.
Now it's out there, and the world knows it. You know?
Everybody seeing it.
Everybody's seeing
Don't
it, bro.
nobody trust you, man. With every your medicine, your economy, your economics, all of it. Everyone knows that you are just a big ass weapon, man. Everything he touches turns to a weapon.
He is as death.
Yeah, is as death. He build a fucking he make food and he gotta make it in a science lab and shit. You know what I'm saying? He can't just go to a cow. You know, he gotta have you drinking roach milk. You know, better yet, you already drinking cow milk. You ain't supposed to be drinking that. But no, roach egg milk is more perfect. He's a lunatic, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, because food is health, man. Food really is medicine, bro.
Yep.
Like when you eat food, like an apple, an apple could heal you, bro.
And that was supposed to give you energy in the morning.
Well, what do they say? An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Yeah, and Esau heard that and was like, oh hell
Let me
no.
change
that-
it-
let
me
We gotta
change this shit
that.
up, yeah.
And you
Yeah,
know what's crazy?
GMO apples now.
Hey, you know what's crazy, right? You go to the store and you buy a big ass apple, look like a cat, like a fucking honeydew. It's like that shit is huge. Like,
Hey, you know something about these physicians too, bro? They don't know what the fuck they really doing, bro.
Job
They-
13.
They don't. They have no idea, man. I was just up there,
yeah.
and they was fucking telling me like the dude told me, look, we've been putting you off because don't nobody want to put their name on your paperwork because it's a lot of responsibility that's associated with this type of physical. It's a very comprehensive physical that you want, and we don't want to. Nobody wants to be blamed if something was to go wrong with you.
And you know what's interesting too is that they'll just give you pills that'll something similar to your symptoms, but nothing to cure you.
Yeah.
And then when that don't work, you come back, right? What do they say? We'll see you in a month or two. Then you come back. What do they say? Oh, you're not good?
Run some
You're
more
not feeling
tests.
better? Oh, we'll give you some more pills.
Yeah.
Run some more tests, give you some more pills.
Yep.
Come back, run some more tests, give you some more pills.
Yep. But they'll do that because those pills, when you go back, they don't sue the doctor. They sue the company that the pills is from. But if you want something with their name on it, they like, nah, we good.
Yeah.
Because they don't know what the fuck they're doing, man. They're not really qualified to be doing the shit that they, that's why so many botched surgeries happen. Medical mishap is one of the highest causes of death, man. You go in the hospital and get worse.
They tell you that doctors, surgeons, they're higher paid, but they kill the most.
Well, they pay a lot of malpractice insurance too, bro. A lot. If you research the medical industry, they have a lot of malpractice insurance that the hospitals pay. That's why when you go into a hospital, that's why the fucking bills are so high, because they pay a lot of malpractice, because they kill a lot of motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up and down, bro.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of botch operations where people literally, man, they'll sew you up. And they left some fucking instruments in you.
Scalpel.
Straight up.
You got a scalpel.
Research that shit. That shit
That's
happens
crazy.
all the fucking time, man.
You wonder why your stomach hurt and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a goddamn knife still in there. You
Straight
like,
up.
damn, I'm bleeding, man.
Yep.
Shit, right? What's wrong,
Yeah.
And it happens all the time. You can continue.
Get
bro.
this real quick though, Joe.
go ahead.
Get that,
This
bro.
is the book of Job 13:4. It says, but ye are forgers of lies.
Damn.
Ye are all physicians of no value.
Well, when you break up the word doctor, it goes back to doctorate, which means to change, man, to falsify.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
You
how
know?
they do. That's why you need that ugly ass signature.
Yeah, ugly ass
Fucking
signature,
everything,
yep.
man. The only thing he knows how to do is deal drugs, man.
It's a drug dealer.
Doctors are the biggest drug dealers in the. You want to really get that work, man? Become a doctor. Why you niggas ain't doing that? Go be a doctor and sling as many drugs as you want, man.
And you know what's crazy is that
It takes order.
and I know this brother brought it out from time to time is through the spirit, man. That's why they won't go like they won't use the herbs. They won't go holistic medicine because they don't. That'll put a lot of them out of business.
Yep.
If they really cured all these different diseases, all these different things,
Yep.
that would really put a dent in their pockets.
Yep.
So what they do is they just put
Drug you up.
Yeah.
They go to the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration.
Well, that's why they
Why
killed Dr. Sebi, man.
Yeah, why would you have food and drugs in the same administration?
That's crazy.
That's crazy. You think like you want to keep them two separate. But nah, Esau keep them together for a reason, man. And on some holistic shit, right? He'll have, this is not FDA approved,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And he'll incentivize that. Put that on the front of the bottle and
Right.
shit,
And if you sell something, herbs, if you sell a tincture, or if you sell like a sea moss, or you sell something
Go
like
to jail.
that, by law, they're supposed to put on their bottle or on their website or whatever that this is not like the brother just mentioned. This is not a cure. This has not been proved by doctors because doctors want to discredit the herbs, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the brother said, man. Hey, the Lord made the herbs. The Lord made the
Food out of medicine out of
medicine
earth.
out of the herbs, man.
Yep.
Out of the flowers of the earth.
Hey, well, YouTube just recently, bro, they took out any type of alternative healing to any type of thing. Like if you're pushing, like soursop, bro. Like soursop
Yeah.
is good to fight
yeah.
cancer. You can't say that shit in YouTube anymore, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can't say like if you have an alternative way to heal somebody, you can't say that shit because they'll clip your shit. And I think a few months ago they had like a cleaning where they eliminated a bunch of those videos, bro. Like a lot of the like Dr. Sebi videos or different other holistic doctors that you could get like some type of ailments or relief for your ailments. you can't get that shit no more, man.
Yeah. We had like 4 videos taken down.
Me
like
too.
4 years ago.
Yep.
Well, that's what that was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
Hey,
of
this
medical,
one too. This
the
one can take
the reason was always the same, medical misinformation.
It's too much. It's
Hey,
too edifying.
you know what's crazy? They don't even. I mean, personally, like, hey, I can agree with the brother. They didn't in the past month. I think they took about 4 or 5 videos down, and they don't even give you strikes. So they didn't give me no strike. They're just taking them down.
Taking it down.
Yeah, they're gonna start taking pages down, man. Esau, he's ready for the end all be all, man.
I got one.
Like going back to what the brother was speaking about the drugs, that's from the Greek word of pharmakia,
Yeah, yep.
which means sorceries. bro.
Yep, God.
Yep.
Yeah, well, when you break down the whole the way the medical system was set up right now, it goes back to the AMA, the Carnegies, the Rockefellers,
Yep.
and Rothschilds. Man, they
Yeah.
were really involved in setting this thing up to create. Because when you break up drug therapy, man, a lot of those drugs are petroleum-based drugs. So they use petroleum in one form, shape, or another to create it, man. And that's how they got rich. Because what did Rockefeller own? He owned Standard Oil. So he's
Yep.
like, well, how can I make more money? Let me get these people sick and let me create medicine off my product
Yeah.
to keep them sick. Let's not get them healthy. Let's just keep them sick
That's
so
So
I
they
could
can keep coming.
keep the money flow going.
They used to call it snake oil. You know,
Snake oil
that's what's,
salesman.
yeah, that's how he started off.
But that's when you look into big pharma, they expose all that shit, man. Like
Yep.
when you look, it show you how he made money off that, man. Because like people that have prescriptions, if you have a prescription or something, that means you have to come back and get it and over it. And so it doesn't all the way cure the problem. But with Esau, he's telling you on these commercials, you'll hear what it supposedly does. If you get a medicine for a headache, listen to the side effects if you can. They speed through them real fast, but you're like, oh, you get it for a headache, but might cause migraines. So what the fuck?
Might cause cancer.
And one of the biggest things that
Suicide,
those
depression.
medicines do, bro, it attacks your liver, man. And your liver is what purifies your whole fucking body, man. So like if your liver ain't running right, your whole body ain't running right, man.
Yep.
You know?
It's at the end of every side effect, it says if you experience any of these problems, contact a doctor.
Yeah.
immediately.
You're like, what?
Like go back to the nigga.
That gave it to you. Because we got another drug that's called trobendazole. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's a never-ending cycle of
That's-
wickedness with this
That's how
nigga.
they get them, man. They get them through all those terminologies.
Yeah,
People
damn.
love $1 million words,
Words,
man.
yeah.
And if you have $1 million words, they find themselves interested. Just like if you go to a job interview, go ahead and just say a bunch of little big ass terminologies, and your boss just loves you.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so smart. And he knows what he's talking about. It. But look, the terminologies that you use when you go into the interview, they don't know what the fuck you're saying. They
Nope.
just plan as if they do.
Yep, 'cause
So
they
then
dumb as shit.
they're hiring you on spot because they look at it as if you're smarter than them. So we could create a good slave. So people go to the hospital because they love using all them big ass terminologies.
Yep.
My demon, a nurse, she uses all that big ass terminology, and I tell her that shit's just stupid.
Yeah, it's dumb talk.
It's stupid.
Just tell me what this is, you know? But like
Well,
you said, them terms don't
And
do
if,
that.
when you break down a lot of those medicines, when you break down the root, where they get the root things from, it goes back to nature, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know, like
yeah.
men, you know, ibuprofen, like a lot of
Opium.
a lot of the pain medicine, they get the shit that garlic has, bro. I can't remember the name of it, but a lot of that shit comes from that, bro.
Yep.
So it's like
Yeah, that's true.
they're
Yep.
giving you shit that is a man-made version of something that naturally is in the earth that you could get for way cheaper, man. You just have to have faith, man. Have faith that the thing you're gonna take is gonna heal you, and pray to the Heavenly Father, because at the end of the day, the issues of death pertain to the Lord, man. Not to no fucking medicine or anything that you're gonna take, man.
Yep.
You know?
And he'll tell you that you should have a sex change anyway. Why would you go to a nigga that's, you know, you cut off your ride, you don't think nothing bad gonna happen? But he'll tell you, oh, you can do that. Matter of fact, we can give you a vagina. You know? And now you now you a lifetime patient, man. Because you do some shit like that, you taking hormones.
You gotta go back,
Yeah, you trying to get ovaries. There's a movie about a nigga, the first nigga that tried to get ovaries put up him and shit. And he fucking died in pain, in agony and shit.
And the
You know?
doctors, they will play on you mentally, man.
Damn.
Just like if somebody have cancer, they don't know about cancer. You go into a hospital, and then now you find out you got cancer. Now you look sicker and shit.
Yeah,
Way
yeah.
before you even start getting the radiation treatment and everything like that. So they play on you mentally, man.
Yep.
Oh, you got cancer. You're gonna die in about 6-7 years and whatnot. And then people just fall the fucking apart, man. So he play on you mentally because when you deal with your mind mentally, your mental ability is what keeps you going, man.
Yep.
It keeps you pushing. So now that you know you're sick, you're doing what? You're constantly going to the fucking hospital.
Yeah, you've been mentally broken.
Yeah.
You know, he cracked that dome of yours, man.
Because
Because he's a fucking witch. Because why would you even believe somebody who said, "Oh, you're gonna die in 7 years"? You wouldn't believe a stranger if they told you that, but yet you believe this stranger because he got he got a title, he got a diploma in a fucking seal and shit,
fucking certificate
and a
and shit.
stethoscope and a coat, and now you believe him and shit.
If you go in a room with a doctor, what is the first thing you're gonna see? You're gonna see his achievements on the wall.
Yep.
His certificates.
All
Yeah.
his
He
certificates.
flexing and shit.
they had that
He's
snake,
dead.
the snake with that sign of the medical industry, man.
What's the name of it, bro? Because that go back to
It
a
goes
god,
back
man.
to a god, yeah.
Serapis, I want to say, you know, but that he's a fucking witch.
I think it's the gods, Hippocrates.
Yeah.
They take the Hippocratic oath. That's what it is, man.
They take oaths and shit, so they end on it too, man. That's why they able to escape liability when these lawsuits come around. You know, that's why they gave out that the jab, man, because all them companies they got the green light because they can't get sued for what goes wrong with it.
And they play on the human nature, man, because the scriptures talk to honor the physician. You're supposed to honor someone that has the ability to fucking heal you, man.
Yeah.
You know, like that's just like, hey, bro, shit. You know, but the people have it twisted in this society because these motherfuckers aren't healing you, man. They're getting you more sick. You know, they're get that, bro. And can you finish that, Micah, too?
Yeah, kind
Hey,
of.
it tells you a doctor takes an earth to do no harm, but they okay with snatching a baby out of a damn womb, man.
Damn.
So they're a bunch of hypocrites, man.
Fucking hypocrite.
They'll cut up a baby in pieces, man. What kind of physician is that? That's a physician of no value, man.
Hey, they promote that your baby, you getting pregnant, is a bad thing. You know, you shouldn't have a baby and shit. And they go kill the baby and use the baby for their benefit.
And what was one of the first laws that the Lord gave to creation, man? To procreate. Be fruitful and multiply, man. Fuck, you got Esau saying not to procreate? Hey, I always thought that shit was off as fuck even before the truth, man. Like abortions and all that other shit.
Yeah, that's
like,
all.
why am I gonna do that? Like that's life, bro.
That's my life.
That's my life. If you really, you know, think about it like that.
Yep.
You know, especially when the Israelite people, man, doing all that shit. But who taught you to do that? He through his doctors, man. He'll put up the one of these fucking, you know, doctors and shit, and he'll tell you all this bullshit, and Jake believes it, man. I like watching that show House, and they'll send the doctor to the pretty one to get the family to accept, you know, them doing some experimental shit on their. And back then I didn't really get it, but now that I look at it, I'm like, God damn, that's evil as fuck.
Yeah.
You see, but you know, because the Lord has given us an increase in knowledge, man. But get that real quick, bro.
This Micah 2, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand.
They got that power right now, man. They create what's actually acceptable and what it isn't. But you see, we're out here to tell you the opposite, man. That's what the scripture says, that we have turned the world upside down.
Yep.
You know, we're of the households of, you know, our forefathers like Jason and them, you know, because they were persecuting these men, man.
Yep.
Because of the message we were bringing, you know, basically changed everything and put it on its proper state. But to them, the people of the world, we're actually putting everything backwards, man. That's how fucking crazy this shit is, bro. You know?
Going back into Isaiah 5:20,
Yeah.
where they say evil is good, good is evil.
Yep.
Like the brother said, going back into Isaiah 29:16, it tells you that this world is upside down, man. We're, like the brother said, man, we're trying to turn this shit right side up, man.
Yeah.
And these people, they love it upside down because it allows them to do whatever the fuck they want to do, man.
Yep, that's right.
A woman could be a man could be a woman. You could be a lesbian, you could be a bisexual, you could be a homosexual,
You can be a
could
tree.
a transformer.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
You
Hey,
can marry a computer, man.
Yeah.
you can do everything but be right. That's all you can do. You know, if when it comes to doing righteous things, it's a fucking problem, man. That's why Esau said, I'm gonna get it. This is Isaiah 13. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. The Lord said, this is the burden, man. This is the only thing Esau has yet to conquer in the earth, man. You know, this truth, you know, prophecy. You can't beat prophecy, man. You know, that's why Esau, he's gonna come for this, man. He's not making his moves for nothing else but for this right here, man. Because ain't nobody else an obstacle. You know, everybody else sold out. Everybody else left our people high and dry. You know what I'm saying? Gave up to eat. You know, live ye.
How do you create a right for freedom of speech? How do you create a right for freedom of speech, but you're snatching down videos off YouTube?
Right.
Of
Right.
people speaking against what you're setting up in the world.
Yeah, hey, if we just some crazy niggas, leave our shit alone. Just let us be us then. Let us do our thing.
Hey, that was the wise counsel that Gamaliel gave, right?
Yep.
Let these men alone.
Yeah.
If this counsel be not of the Most High, it should come to naught.
Yep.
And not only did he give that, he gave examples of it, bro. He gave
Yep.
2 examples of,
yeah, that's right,
you know, niggas that wanted to be the upstarts, and what ended up happening to them. They got taken by the Romans, or you know, whatever reason, they perished. They perished
Yeah,
the
they
water,
perished, yeah.
and. You know, that's what he told them, like, hey, if this thing be not of the Lord, it's not gonna come to nothing, man.
Yep.
But if it be of the Lord, you find yourself even fighting against the Heavenly Father, man.
Yep.
And that's what these people are, everybody out here doing, man. You ain't fighting against us. You don't hate us. You hate first and foremost, like Yahushua said, you hate him that sent me, or that sent us. You see? So you're in a perpetual warfare when you come up against this with the Heavenly Father, man, with the Supreme Yahweh through His Son Yahushua.
Yep.
You know,
Victory has defeated you.
we already won, brothers.
Yep.
Right.
You know,
Yep.
victory has been swallowed up. Death has been swallowed up by victory.
I got one.
You got it.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and 3. It says, for though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds.
Yep.
And what are those strongholds, man? Everything we've been talking about. You know, our people even having confidence in the medical industry, in any type of industry that you have some type of confidence or faith in the society, man, it's futile because they ain't gonna take you anywhere, man.
Yep.
It's only gonna lead you into a dark path of death.
Yep.
That's what the scriptures say, that broad is the way which leadeth unto destruction and death, man.
Yep.
And many be there that walk it. So like it, you got it.
My bad, brother.
And we can't, let's be real, we can't get down with E carnally, man. You know, this man got the ability to send fire from heaven. You know, he could just send a drone right now, and all this whole block
Be
is
done.
toast, man.
Yeah, that's why. That's
You
why
know?
he won't fight you.
Yeah.
But he'll resort to his weapons, man. Because
Yep.
that's what it is, man. That's his
warfare.
blessing, man. Yeah, coward warfare. He won't fight you, man.
Hey, that motherfucker got satellites, bro, that could throw concentrated energy and like make us disappear without any fucking type of
Hawaii.
trace.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hawaii.
like any type
Hawaii,
of trace.
Have you ever noticed how Edomites do, even on a small level, they'll antagonize you.
Yep.
They'll push you to that limit just so they can call the police on you or something like that. You know what I mean? They'll do shit to you because they have a saying in the world, they say the second person always get caught.
Yep.
So what they'll do is they'll do shit first, and then when you end up breaking his fucking nose or something, then he call the police, want to sue you and do all kind of shit. The whole time, this motherfucker was
doing it.
Was shit starting the whole time. That's what they do, man.
He'll cut you off in traffic.
Like the brother mentioned, for real, it's a coward warfare, man.
Yep.
Coward, that's what it is, man. Here it is. Niggas used to go up to each other and slice each other, stab each other. It was all that. Now he got snipers and shit on the. You can't even. You walking and shit. You just niggas just falling everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's what they do, and then they give you awards on the longest distance. He shot him in the head from 2 miles away, all that. But it's like back then when men used to fight, they used to go to. It was an honorable death,
Yeah.
right? They used to go to war, and then if they seen dudes on the ground mourning or suffering, they would go after the battle and just take him out.
Yeah.
It wasn't that niggas torching you and lighting you on fire, seeing how far you can run that way.
There was a
All
job
kinds
for
of
that too. There was a job where there was actually a Jake position where you fucking pull motherfuckers out of the misery and shit.
On 300.
Yeah.
If you, after the battle was done, you will have the guys in the back just finishing off the other guys. If they were still alive.
And what does the scripture say? That this war that's coming shall not, the old wars were fought with blood rolled in, garments rolled in blood. This one shall be with burning with fuel of fire.
That's right.
You know?
Yep. Hey, because like you said, he'll
Isaiah 9 and shit.
give himself an award for the longest distance. When he did Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the movie he just made about the shit, man. He glorifies some shit
Oppenheimer.
like that. Yeah, bro. He'll glorify that shit, and make you you know, want to cheer for the nigga that made the fucking bomb and shit to kill thousands, man.
They had that movie, the sniper one with that
Chris Kyle and shit.
They were glorifying his ass, man, and I think he took out like a kid and a woman and shit. And they showed it in the movie and shit.
In the movie, they make it seem like he didn't want to shoot those kids, man.
Right. He did want to shoot that shit.
Yeah, you know, then he didn't cap some of them. Saying all you saw was sandals and smoke. Yeah. That's all you saw after he was done with it, man. Yeah, that's it.
And that's why those Ishmaelites hate the fucking the so-called white men out there, man, because they seen that shit. They seen their children. Well, out there in Gaza, man, they say that out of the 17,000 people that have been killed, like 85% of those killed were children and women, bro.
Yeah.
So where the fuck is the uproar with you people, man?
Yep.
You know, where's the uproar?
They don't care.
To add on to
It's
that, it's like,
sacrifice season.
when you think about it, right? When you gotta drop a bomb, you gotta know in fact that you're gonna kill kids in the process, man.
Oh yeah.
Because you're dropping a bomb on a building, and it ain't just grown ass people in that building. You got babies, you got kids, etc. So, you know, these people across from them have to watch as a bomb gets dropped on a damn apartment building, and they watching as, you know, all these kids and their bodies are just spread all over the floor and shit.
Yep. PTSD for life, and then you wonder why they grow up and hate this place. You know, that's why every nation has had enough. Yeah, the elites of the society are getting rich, but they able to mobilize this war because it's real, true hate against America, man.
That's why every time you see Iran, a video of Iran, they always chanting that shit.
Yeah,
man.
death to America.
They always chanting that, man. They be having parties saying that shit.
Yeah.
I remember when one of the first times I heard that the Ishmaelites, which are the Arabs, say that the so-called white man was a great Satan was after the 9/11.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because like we mentioned, you know, in the East, okay, in them countries over there, they know who the fuck Esau is.
Yep.
They know that he's Satan. Bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just that you Americans have been so desensitized to what this man has done that you actually think that you can actually hold hands. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they simple. Americans are stupid. You know, they don't know shit. They still believe it was babies and incubators and shit for the Iraq war. You know what I'm saying? They don't follow up, and they believe whatever CNN, you know, whatever their favorite YouTube star tell them, man. Whatever Cardi B go and say, if she say she vote for Trump tomorrow, every nigga gonna go vote for Trump.
Hey,
you know?
They say a lot of the stories, a lot of those girls were getting raped by the American soldiers, man.
Yep.
You know, they say that they would drive by bumping that heavy metal, like death metal type music and shit.
Yeah.
You know, so when people see of America, man, they see the military, and they see the type of war that they wage against their own people, man.
Yeah.
You know, America's fucking the way they wage war, man. It's a very
Brutal.
It's brutal, and there's a word I can't think of. Monstrous and like they don't forgive anybody, basically.
Not merciless.
They just merciless. There you go, the water, bro. They just dropping bombs, shooting, raping, pillaging.
Yep.
They don't talk about none of the rapes that went down in Iraq and all that shit, man. All that shit happening when men fight wars. That's part of the fucking price of a man winning a war, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Hey, it's this. My instructor is an ex-Navy SEAL, man. He told me it be times you get orders, lay everybody down. Everybody. That means it don't matter if it's a fucking baby, the dog. Lay everything with a heartbeat down. And that's the order. You think they not gonna do it, man? They that's what they was waiting for. You know, whiskey 9 out. You know, and they doing that shit, man.
Well, they're so desensitized to it too.
Yeah, man. And that's what they train. They train you, man. It's crazy how, man, America got the greatest military on earth because it makes sense. Amalek himself is over it, man. A fucking violent homosexual that's mastered the art of modern warfare, man. To the point where he's sending fucking little bug drones in windows and shit that is explode and can take you out. You know what I'm saying? He's mastered warfare.
Or they'll sting you and create a heart attack so that there's no evidence of it stinging you. You just die of natural causes.
Damn.
You know? That's Esau, bro. That's what we're dealing with, brothers.
Yeah.
The devil. You know, the the harbinger of death,
You
man.
niggas want to make war. You niggas ain't got mechanical mosquitoes.
Nah.
You niggas, come on, man. You niggas want to.
Mechanical flies.
Yeah, you niggas. You niggas can barely shoot guns, man. You niggas.
Hey, niggas are shooting themselves when they got
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
I saw a
right.
nigga shoot himself in the quad, in the car. He was playing with the gun, looking at it, and popped himself right above the kneecap.
And
he
panicked,
started
huh?
screaming.
Yeah. He's screaming this shit, man.
During the Black Lives Matter, the black militia, you had a young dude out there who shot himself, man.
Come on, bro.
They had
Hey,
to
bro,
take his ass.
they got biological, chemical weapons. What you gonna do?
Hey,
Hey, COVID. What was COVID?
they got robot dogs.
Yeah.
They got them little robot dogs that they got in LA. They got the police department
God
using them
damn.
already, man.
Shit, bro, they get,
I got one.
you know, plus, bro, they got the gun on the top of it, man, just mounted and shit.
Yep.
I got
And
one.
I be seeing them videos. They say it's CGI of them robots
and shit,
boxing
yeah.
and fighting.
That shit real, bro.
That shit real,
That shit
bro.
real, bro.
Why am I seeing so many videos of the same shit, man?
Hey,
You know?
China had a little small documentary on YouTube of the robots that they built. Man, them fucking robots, them humanoid fucking robots
Damn.
are moving like humans now, man.
Damn.
And they've been doing that shit for years. They've been putting the pieces and parts together because one of the first robots that they built had no balance. So when it had no balance, they had to put a big ass back on it to teach it how to balance itself.
Wow.
Then once they find out all the the mathematical, all that bullshit, they finally found out how to build a humanoid fucking robot.
And that's the shit they're showing us, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine the shit they ain't showing us.
Yeah.
Terminator, man.
Yeah.
Terminator.
Yeah, they probably got
Yeah.
clones of brothers, man. You might in that day, you might run across you as a robot, man. He might send you down to try to.
There's no, hey, there's
That
no
would be
telling
trippy,
you.
bro.
Hey, the
Yeah.
scripture say,
You bugging out, ain't
Yeah, you like,
Hey, what the hell?
it's me and shit. Like, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
he got a garment on. What kind of shit?
Hey, no, he gonna have a T-shirt with fringes and shit. Like, that's what we gonna do with that nigga. Ain't,
hey, what do the scriptures say? What do the scriptures say, man? They search out iniquities and they do a diligent search, man. But I got one right here, brothers. This is the book of Isaiah 14, all right, in 4. It says that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. It says, Yahweh hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual
A
stroke.
continuous stroke, bro. Merciless, perpetual, like it says in Ezekiel 35, man. He hateth not blood, bro. These Edomites love that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Amalek from the top of their tribes to the bottom one, man. They all love that shit, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
Come. It says, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. It says, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. I want to let the Spirit, bring that out, because the prophecy is that when they're finally laid down, like Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man, hey, the whole earth is gonna be rejoiceful, man.
That's right.
Rejoicing.
Yep.
Yep. I got another one real quick. This is the book of Jeremiah 49, okay, and 22. 23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation?
And you got my bad, brother. You gotta explain though, why is it called the hammer? Because look at the way everything we fucking explained today is the reason why it's the hammer, man. From a medical standpoint to a military standpoint, this motherfucker, he's using everything as a sword, bro. That's what the scriptures say in Psalm 17 when David prayed to the Lord, hey, keep my soul from the wicked, from thy sword. He wasn't just meaning the fucking physical sword or the gun. He was using the embodiment of the sword that Esau represents, bro. Really, because he anything in this society has been weaponized to come up against you Jakes, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's why Jeremiah says what? The children of Ephraim and the children of Judah and the children of Ephraim were oppressed together, man. And we're given what? Over to the hand of the Edomite, man. And we've been here since that time. But we're about to get the fuck out of here, man. And that's what we out here, bro. Because what does the scripture say? Hasten the coming of the Lord. By us being out here and proclaiming these words and revealing everything Esau has done, hey, he's coming down, bro. That's the Lord breaking down this society piece by piece, precept by precept, man. Go ahead.
This is back in Jeremiah 50, all right, 23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations? I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou wast not aware. thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against Yahweh.
Damn.
Yahweh has. Oh, and that's about it.
He has striven against the Lord.
It
bro.
says he's been caught. He's been
Yeah.
caught red-handed.
Red-handed.
The Heavenly Father
no
is.
pun intended and shit.
Hey, the Heavenly Father, okay, in these latter days has risen up prophets, okay, to prophesy against Edom.
Yep.
All right, you know, hey, you've been caught. You know, the scriptures say that he that formed the eye shall he not see.
Yep.
He that, you know, shall he not reprove the nations?
Hey, this
The heathen. It says the heathen. Okay.
At
You got
this
it.
point, he don't even care that he
Yeah.
got caught.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
that nigga Harari said, man. He said, "We do not need the clouds and the gods. We have the IBM clouds.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
can. He thinks in his mind he
Yep.
can build his own.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
his own. That's why he's bringing in all these cyborgs and shit. He's gonna try to make his own way of creation of life, man.
Yeah.
He's changing everything. The Georgia Guidestones, even though he tried to blow him up, you know, the message was already sent though.
The
You know.
agenda was already established, man.
Yep.
You know, it was already put in place, so to speak.
Yep.
Okay, that's what we're seeing. Well, that's why they got King Alfred plan, the Rex 84.
Yep.
All these are plans that the Georgia Guidestones influenced or inspired, man. You know?
You a damn fool if you don't believe it, man. If you don't believe it, you only gonna believe it through death. You know, when you'll believe it when those missiles are coming, or when those dogs are eating you, or when robots are kicking in your door, or if you get shot by a cop, then you're gonna realize that, you know, what brothers were saying was right. You know?
All you gotta do is watch that movie, Judas and the Black Messiah.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, that's
Man,
cool.
that shit had my woman in tears, bro. But you know, it goes to show you that, man, like J. Edgar Hoover, the head of the,
Yeah.
it show you how evil it is, man.
Yep.
Man, they show you can, and it's on their face, and that's at a small, that's on an FBI level. Imagine on a national, global, world level where you're
Yeah.
dealing with different worlds and all that. You know
Cause
what I mean?
he low level, low
Yeah.
key. J.
Yeah.
Edgar
Well,
Hoover.
you know his name.
Damn.
I mean, the
You say
nigga,
you
the
know his
nigga,
name.
that nigga up there teaching and shit.
Damn.
Man, you hardly see Jacob Rothschild, all these. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, you can't. You could. It's probably you could. It's limited videos of this nigga talking, man. But
They
it's
own the fucking newspapers
Right.
that write everything.
right,
Yep.
right. See, if they know you, you're not really. If I could touch you, you ain't got no power. Man.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you eat Edomite and we sit next to each other at dinner, you ain't got no fucking. It's the niggas you can't see, man.
Hey, if I know your name, it's because they want you to know your name. Know
Yep.
your name,
And
you know
that
what
may not even be his
His
name, man. His last name Guckelberg and shit.
Yeah,
you know?
well, they're known for that shit
Oh,
too.
yeah,
You know,
the
they-
Rothschilds
Yeah,
is known for
yeah.
They hide their identity, man. They change their names. You
All
know,
the time.
when the Rothschilds came over here, they turned into what? The Rockefellers, the Carnegies,
Oh, yeah.
the DuPonts, all
Yeah.
those rich families, man. They just use names because go back to the Rothschild. What was their last name before that? It was Bauer, right?
Bauer,
Yep.
Yep.
You know, which means what? A servant, something to that effect.
Yeah,
Damn.
they were so-called poor, man. But really, it goes to show you that you guys can't be because they're Amalek, but they can't be the people because how they got rich was off of he was middleman in gold, basically, or he was a gold broker, and then he started building central banks and funding wars, man. But how the fuck do you have power to build a central bank?
Yep.
You know what I mean? How is it that you can be backed by just like with Amalek going into when they went into to Israel, man? How are you guys getting backed by the UN and Great Britain and all this to go over there and have that land
Yeah.
and take part in that land to get funded? And then not only that, you were back with military guns and all kind of shit that those Arabs didn't have, man.
Yep.
And you were out there obliterating and you were proud of it, man.
Yep.
Well, if you go into the history too, they became filthy rich, bro. Was through the conquest of the Americas. 'Cause
Yep.
They stole so much fucking gold from over here, bro. That's why they had this the Bull Act from one of the popes, which basically was it was just a fucking bill to rob the people. They basically said anything that you arrive to, it's conquerable land. It's yours. So that's the way that they basically took all the riches from the people that were living here, man.
Oh, scripture
The
say
people were
it's,
decked with gold out here, man.
chase after them like a thief, man.
Yep.
You know, these motherfuckers, man, I'm telling you, they the real criminals, man. Don't think just because they don't show you, they do shit in the dark.
Yeah.
They'll steal it, and it's so crazy that they don't think that they're doing wrong, man. They always call it, oh, it's not personal, it's
It's
business.
business. Hey, Esau's the real smooth criminal, man. You know, he'll extort you, take from you, kill your family, and then come to you and be like, do you need some help? Like, you
The
know?
original con man, bro.
Yeah.
The original con man.
Yeah, let me send some aid to you, man.
And the scripture
Like,
say
damn.
the scripture say he was the wisest beast of the field, man.
Yeah, and that's
Subtle, the most subtle of Yeah, the beasts. most subtle beast of the field.
That's some diabolical shit, man. That's some crazy shit when you think about it, man. This nigga will beat the shit out of you and then just come. He's a real psychopath.
And he'll tell you it's your fault that you got your ass beat.
Yeah, I didn't want to have to do this to you, Jenny. You know, he done killed her, and she dead. He done 12 gauge to the head, and he talking to her and shit.
You got no, you missing a leg and shit.
Yeah,
You know?
and he did, man, it was this one video of Esau back in the South. He was talking, he had some coon ass niggas on the porch. He was like, yeah, my niggas, they real good. He was like, I was good to you, ain't it, boy? He was like, yeah, you good to us. I got good.
Not around
Yeah,
my
and-
niggas, you can't.
Yeah. But it was some
I'm
real,
saying,
some
that's
real
true.
shit that actually happened. Like it was like
My niggas, he
on camera type shit, man. But it goes to show you that, you know, in his mind, you alive.
And
so you should be grateful that I left you alive.
And Esau wants you to be like that condition you described, man. Esau wants you there, bro.
Dependent on him.
He wants you dependent on him. He basically wants you to see him as God, bro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like a precept with Salah.
I got one. This is the book of Job 20 and 15. He has swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again.
It's a spurt.
God.
And when Joel, it talks about, you know, the riches that they took from the Lord's house, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they took all the cups that we used to drink, you know, Solomon's, the different the gold pieces, the silverware. They took a lot of that shit, man. They still have it. You
Yeah.
best believe they have it in one of those
In the vault.
in the
somewhere.
vault, and
Oh,
they
yeah.
do the same shit that probably Belshazzar was trying to do, bro.
Yeah.
Drink them off of them and shit, you know?
Yeah, wicked nigga, man. He get off on just going down there and like feeling on it. You
Yeah.
know?
I think it's a museum in Great Britain that shows you a lot of that shit. Because if anything has been stolen, check museums in Great Britain, man. Because they got a lot of shit in there that they'll say, oh, it came from them, but we know where it come from.
Well,
Man.
that's why Jeremiah, the Lord put the spirit on Jeremiah to hide the Ark of the Covenant, man.
Yup.
They would have stole that shit too.
Oh yeah,
Or
best
ain't allowed.
believe it'd be somewhere in the world where you got to pay $100,000.
Yeah.
You know,
In the
to
Vatican
see it.
somewhere, huh?
Yeah, in the Vatican. You know.
Doing some mob shit to it.
Yeah, man.
Con, this is back in Job 20. It says, he has swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly. He shall suck the poison of ask, and the viper's tongue shall slay him. Okay, jumping down. 18. That which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein, because he hath.
And when it talks about, right, they should bring thy children
Yep.
in thy shoulders into the fair when we get back to 13.
We shall suck the breast.
Kings.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
We gonna get everything back, bro. Everything that Solomon had, we getting all that back. Everything.
And more.
Hey, you probably had a gold piece going back hundreds of years that you love that shit. Well, you getting that shit back too, bro.
Hey,
you gotta think
and-
like that,
and
bro.
more.
Hey, well, the scripture says it's going to be a highway where they're going to be bringing all the riches day and night.
Yeah.
They're gonna bring it all back. Whatever they swallow down, they're gonna restore it.
You
When-
go-
when you commit a crime, right? You commit a crime. What does the judge say? Oh, you got to pay restitution,
Yeah.
right? So you got to basically pay for something you damaged, man, or pay back.
Yeah.
Okay, for something you did. You see what I'm saying? So according to what they swallowed down, they stole. That's going to be the restitution. They're giving it all back.
Yeah, including themselves, man. We're gonna have literal people. You know, we're gonna own like families and shit, man. It is, you know, you're gonna have a family to make you gold pieces whenever you decide you want one.
And well,
man.
you know what, brother?
Getting
Hey,
outbid, brothers. Hey,
Yeah,
I want
yeah,
that
yeah.
motherfucker now,
Yeah.
bro. You tripping? That's mine.
Nah, that's mine.
Real
That's,
shit, though.
You know, you got it. I got this one over here, though. You know, so
And-
we gonna have
and
abundance.
Hey, well, you know what, man? See that they know what a real kingdom is, man. It's just you Americans don't know what a real kingdom is. A real kingdom is servants, slaves.
What it is.
Okay, the fatness of the land. That's why the scriptures say the earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's their time to rule. This is their world. Their faces on the dollar, man. The Spirit has had me say this for years. Man, you turn on the TV, and who do you see? Edomites, man. You know what I'm saying? You see them everywhere, bro, on the news and shit. You know what I'm saying? They're in all the positions, all the high prominent positions in the companies and shit. They own every fucking thing, right? This is their time to shine. This is their world, man.
Yeah, that's the fatness of the earth that was promised them to them, man.
You gotta take orders from them fuckers and shit,
Yeah.
bro. You know, like what does the scripture say? Base men, children rule over us, and women are oppressed or something different.
Yeah.
You know, come on, man. That's hellish, bro.
Yeah.
You know, every time I have to take an order from an Edomite, it's like a fucking, kicking the ass and shit, bro. Like, goddamn, I gotta do it, but we understand, because we know the scriptures, right? It says that, obey those that have the rule over thee to the effect.
Yeah.
Those that have that position right now, because the Heavenly Father at the end of the day set up Esau to do what he's doing right now, man.
Yep.
He set him up to be a complete devil, bro.
He also set up this country to be the captivity of the Israelites as
Yeah.
well, man.
Oh, yeah.
So you gotta remember that too, that we're still under captivity, man.
What does it say? I have reserved the wicked even for the day of destruction, right? So he's doing what he has to do. We just gotta do what we gotta do, which is teach this word, prophesy, maintain, in the spirit, be brotherly. All these things will get you into the kingdom, man.
Come on.
Yeah, Lord willing, we there.
That's right.
Lord willing, we be those, man.
That's right.
You got it.
This Sirach 10 and 8, because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. My brothers is going into, man. Like, he got everything off of lies, treachery, robbery, murder, stealing, and then like brother said, he'd steal your shit and then put it in a museum and post it, make you go pay to go see the shit he stole from you.
It's like these jakes do, right? They'll steal your chain, they'll make a TikTok, and then the
Damn.
work. Well, Esau's doing the same shit, man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
He doing it on a whole nother. He took our heritage and he said,
He
"I'm
assumed,
you now."
He
matter of
assumed
fact.
our identity.
Like,
Yeah.
God damn,
Yeah.
bro, he a motherfucker to do some shit like that.
Yeah.
though.
And he paraded himself in Israel, in our land, saying he's the chosen people.
yeah,
Giving a bad name to us, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because he putting the name of Israel through the dirt, bro.
yeah.
Because
really.
if you know how evil these dudes is, and those were God's people, what would you think about God?
Damn, you'll feel the same way he
Well,
feels.
that's the reason why when you ask your ordinary Jake what they feel about God or the Bible, they fucking throw it out, bro. Like, nah, that's the white man's book. Well, who told you that? Well, your enemy did, bro. I'm your brother telling you that this is the way out.
Yep.
And they just want to reject it. They don't want to partake in the ministry of righteousness and light.
Yep. They don't understand that everything he got, he finna pocket it up. He's basically storing it up for us. All the shit he got, man, all the gold, all the wealth he's extracting from the earth, that's just for brothers to inherit.
Get the top part of that, bro. I think it's where it says he should set one that will profit. What is it? Sirach 10?
Yeah.
Yes, it's 10.
Yeah.
Is it that the one that injuries got him by deceit?
Yep.
Is
Yep.
it 12?
It's Sirach 10 or 12.
Sirach 12.
Where it says injuries got him by
Yeah.
deceit?
It's Sirach 10 and 8. Because of unrighteous
No, the
dealings.
one that says as the people are, so is the king. Something to that effect.
Oh yeah. Kind of. This Sirach 10 and
I think it's at the top.
yep. Sirach 10. A wise judge will instruct his people.
And this is not what the society has, man. It's about to get one through Yahweh Shai. Because it's going to say right now that the Lord's going to set one that's going to profit everybody, bro. Even the fucking nations are going to profit from our Lord Yahweh Shai getting back into power.
Yep.
Because we usually say us getting back. Nah, man, it starts with Yahweh Shai getting back into power, man.
right.
Once he's established as the ruler of the earth, then, hey, that's when the fun begins, bro.
Yep.
Got it.
And the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
Yep.
As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers.
Yep.
And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
That's why everybody's walking in that perverse, not giving a fuck type spirit, man.
Degenerate.
That YOLO spirit.
Degenerate,
A degenerate spirit. Gay,
rebellious,
just off, bro. Off to nature, off to the earth. You're in complete opposition to the way the earth functions, man.
Life.
Motherfuckers throwing trash on the fucking. That's a sin right there, bro.
Hey, you know what, man? The spirit, man. People are at war with themselves, man.
Yeah.
And at war with other people. That's all you see from Jay at war.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck.
Yep, because Esau, the violent man, is ruling, bro, as the king sort of people, man. That's the spirit Esau always in. I could have put something.
Get your piece, brother.
Yeah, I can bring it out, bro. I just wanted to go back into wisdom.
We'll close out with that
to
Psalms
the second
37.
chapter. I'm gonna start. And I want to say this too, real quick, because part of the restitution, you know, that this devil, because brothers is talking about all that he stole, you know, through his unrighteous dealings, you know, and part of restitution is not only for all the things that he stole from us physically, but hey, also the injury and loss, you know, emotional damage, all of that type of shit too, man. Because when we gotta sit back and watch this shit, when we gotta go and deal with these devils on the job, but we gotta sit back and watch this devil assume our identity, you know, we gotta sit back and we gotta look at the condition of how fucked up our people are mentally, you know, just beholding that shit fucks you up, man. If you don't have the spirit of the Lord, it can bug you out, man, you know. So, bro, if you ain't got the spirit on you, man, that shit can bug you out, man. And even having this truth, you gotta have a certain level of spiritual strength, you know, in order to continue to watch that shit and just not let anger consume you, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, you're gonna have to pay that back too, bro. Yep. That's why we gonna be beating your ass for 1,000 years, because you gotta pay that shit back too.
Double.
Yeah.
Every
double,
fucking,
bro.
every.
Hey, beautiful.
Hey, double, brother.
Beautiful.
Hey,
God.
Hey, that's beautiful, because it's not only what you did, right? But it has to be like to the umpteenth power. You feel me? Like,
bro.
Like every tear, every scratch, every single, from the smallest, most minute thing that you did to our people,
all our people,
to the greatest, man, it's all gonna be charged double unto you, bro.
That's right.
Somebody get that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop this. Hey, that he gonna be paid double, and then like he forwarded the affliction, man. Brother, grab that too.
Yep.
Because that's what this devil did, man. He took shit too fucking far, man. He took it too far, and even until this day, man, he's still putting us to shame before the whole world, man. He's kneeling on our necks and acting like it's justified, man. Just when he's doing that for all of our people to see, and we see how all these people in the world, they don't come to our defense, like that fucks us up mentally, man. You gotta pay all that shit back, bro.
Yep.
You gotta pay, and that's why the punishment, the ass whooping you gonna receive in our kingdom is gonna be deserved, man.
Hey, James Brown had that song, The Big Payback.
Yeah.
That shit coming, man. Esau he wrote a check that his ass couldn't cash, man. You know? Hey, that debt, he know he in debt. He'll tell you 33 trillion. But nah, nigga, it's more than that, bro. You know, it's a lot of shit you ain't calculated. Yeah, priceless.
Hey, bro,
he has carnal debt and he has spiritual debt to pay.
That's it.
You know?
That's it, because one of the biggest fears of this devil has always been that at some point that we was gonna try to rise up against him and get our payback.
Yep.
Because he knew that he took shit too far, man. Bro's got.
And so if I want to add to that, we always wanted to take them down, man. There's different historical events that we were trying to take them down, but we didn't have the right tools to take them down. Now we have the right tools, bro.
That movie, the Black Messiah and Judas and the Black, it show you that, and that's what his fear was.
There was no breath in him.
He was, it was no breath in him. But the head of the FBI, he said it. That was his fear. He was like, man, if they get power over us, they're gonna rape, rob, pillage us. You know, that's what he's scared of.
I think he said something famous too. He was like, if there's another Black Messiah, we're gonna create him.
Damn, Nate.
And who did they create?
Nate.
Hey, he might be the new Martin Luther King type shit, bro. You know, because I was gonna say Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, but I mean, shit.
Well, look, in that movie, to get Judas in that movie, the guy that was portraying Judas, he acted, because the nigga used to be a car thief.
Yeah.
And he got caught by the police, and they were trying to take down the dude, Fred Hampton, in Chicago, and he was like, hey, man, the nigga that got, the Judas nigga, he got in trouble. He was like, listen, man, you're going to do 5 years for using the fake police badge and 18 months for stealing the car, or you can go infiltrate the so-called Black Panther Party. He said, basically like what you want to do. But before he asked him that, gave him a proposal, he said, hey, did you cry when Martin Luther King died? And he was like, yeah, kinda. He said, what about when Malcolm X died? He was like, nah, not really. Right, but the Edomite was asking that to see what type of nigga he was.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
He was asking that to see what, because if you cry for Malcolm X, then he was like, oh, he hate white people. But the nigga was like, yeah, I cried a little bit when Martin Luther King Day. He's like, we got this one.
We can work with this one.
Yeah, we can work with this one.
This coon ass nigga.
This is Zechariah 1. See, in movie, a lot of that shit go over people's head, man. They be like, why is he asking him that? It's like, you got to know why, because he's a demon, man. Yeah. But you got to have foresight and use wisdom to understand why he asking these, because they don't do shit for no reason, man. This is Zechariah 1:15. It says, I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased, and it helped forth the affliction. Right, they helped forth the affliction through slavery, what they did in slavery, right? They always did shit. They always went further. They always showed their hatred. That's why I was like, we asked Jake, like, nigga, what is you confused about? Like, just turn on a so-called slavery movie.
That's not enough for Jake, though.
Yeah, but Jake like, it was a long time ago.
Yeah. But he freed us.
Come on, but you niggas is...
I remember watching the video. Jake, man, Jake was like, man, I don't even watch slavery movies no more, man. He was like, when they come out with a slavery movie, I say, fuck that shit. And the majority of Jake, man, they're in that spirit, man, to not even go look at a slavery movie, man. Because Jake don't want to look at himself mad at the so-called white man. He don't want to look at himself mad at Esau,
You don't get
man.
mad and shit, huh?
Right, he don't want that anger brewing up in him, man.
Now he want peace with E.
Yeah, he want peace with E, man. That's why Jake, when he was in an interview years back, what did Jake say? Jake said he want to be here for another 100, 200 years, man.
Damn.
So if Jake is in that mindset, that means he wants to be around his enemies as long as he possibly can, man.
Well, because Jake think he's been so an illusion that he has a chance. But scriptures say that this is not our rest. You don't got a chance, man. Anything Esau gives you, he's profiting on the back end, man. Yeah. You know, and it's with these ads on YouTube and all that shit. If you just figure out how much money they get off of putting an ad on you niggas' videos, man. You know, and they receive 99.8% of the money and pay you like $2 on using your video, man.
Damn.
You know, and it's like, damn, when you look at it, in Amalekite, one of the biggest Amalekites run YouTube. You know what I mean?
Big
so
rat.
this goes to show you.
Little hat.
Yeah, big rat, little hat. Yeah, the big nose. But it goes to show you that these motherfuckers is wicked and they're evil, man. And they're not for our turn.
Kanye West showed that, man. He showed all the Amalekites that owned all the media, the businesses, all that shit, man. And the whole time they were saying what? All the small hats, the so-called Jews, they don't own this, they don't own that. And then Kanye West showed all of it, man. Yeah. On social media. So now you can't get around it, man, because one thing you gotta understand is that these entertainers, they do nothing but work with them, man. They do nothing but sign contracts and make deals with them.
You write your checks and shit, so you gotta obey them. You know, motherfucker pay writing the check. You gotta listen to all this shit.
Hey, they sell you out. They study Jake. They'll sell you algorithms. They'll do algorithms, and you'll notice like your woman, like somebody said this in an interview the other day. You'll notice why your woman to get a tampon ad and you won't ever get one. You know what the fuck?
Damn.
Because they're watching what you watch.
Yep.
Right? They're watching what you click on it. They're trying to create the perfect customer.
Hey, Esau said he had a digital, like your phone basically creates a digital voodoo doll of you. Yeah. Pretty much. Like it's a.
They know where to hit you. They know what you like a little. They know, like they got it so fucking timed out where they'll know like when you stop to look at something, bro, instead of just scrolling and shit. You know?
Yeah, they know. Matter of fact, every time they know my schedule. It's a supercomputer somewhere with all our information in it, man.
Yeah,
and they can predict what we gonna do.
Because I get in the whip, they'll tell me, oh, it's 60 minutes to work, and I'm like, motherfucker, how
you know
to work?
How you know I ain't know? Like
I never put the address in the camp. Or on Thursdays, that's when we go to the sit down. But every Thursday we go to sit down, it's already on my GPS. Yeah. It's like, you can get 15 minutes away, 20 minutes. Like, damn, how you know?
Right, like, damn.
Total control, man. That's what Esau wants. Total fucking control. You know, and he's gonna get it through the C-hip, man. That's what's ultimately gonna give him that total control that he so much desires. Get your pieces, brother.
Okay. Pretty kind of fast.
Let me think.
All right, this is Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 22, and it reads, "A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children, and the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just."
Damn. And that's what's happening. That's what's gonna eventually happen.
That's right. I got one more.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 2 and verse 26. "For Yahweh giveth to a man that is good in his sight, wisdom and knowledge and joy. But to the sinner he giveth travail, to gather and to heap up, that he may give to him that is good before Yahweh. This also is vanity and vexation of spirit. So pretty much saying like the wicked, they gathering up all this wealth and riches, and it's all gonna be transferred over to the elect of the nation of Israel in that time. And
That's it.
I like this scripture because it's Ecclesiastes 2:26. It makes me think of Revelation 2:26, going into how he that overcometh shall inherit the kingdom. So that, you know, the numbers line up.
Oh yeah, because riches don't disappear, man. They're only translated. You know?
Yep.
Like the same riches that been since the beginning of time is still here. You know, that gold is still here. Gold don't fucking just disappear and shit. It just gets translated from people to people, and we're about to get it all back, man.
Yeah, gold is immortal. Yep. This is Psalms 37 and 7. Rest in Yahweh Shema Shai.
And this is the decree of it, right? This is the end of everything that we've been saying, man. Trust in the Lord. Go ahead, brother. Run it one more time.
Rest in Yahweh Shema Shai and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way.
Yeah, don't let the fucking prosperity of these evil, wicked people, you know, bug you, brothers, man. You know, the shit that they got and you don't have right now. Yeah, because we're gonna get everything. We just went into it right now.
Yep.
Right?
Even something as simple as a woman, man. These women are fucking gay niggas, man. They fucking faggots. So if you ain't getting none, just hey, well, cool, you know.
You'll wait to the kingdom. It'll be that much more sweet and pleasurable.
If you gotta be a faggot to be straight now, man, fuck it, man. You know this shit is through. It's past the point of no return anyway, man. All this shit, these accolades and shit people got, man. You know they not really prospering, man.
It's a consolation prize, bro.
Yeah, yo. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass, which is Esau. Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil, for evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon Yahweh Shema Shai, they shall inherit the earth.
There you go, man. That's the end. That's the end of our. That's the end of it, man. You know, when we get back into our kingdom, we're gonna inherit everything, man. We're gonna be co-heirs with the Lord Yahweh Shai, man. And you know, that's the day we're waiting for, man. And us being out here proclaiming this truth is getting us one step closer, you know, to inheriting everlasting peace, dominion, and righteousness. So unless brothers got anything else, we're going to close out and give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, the honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who rule well, and salutations to all the occupations worth in truth and sincerity. I want to say shalom.
Shalom.